Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It's me, Binks. Thank you so much for being here. Early YouTubians, VOD viewers, make sure to like the dang stream. We're going to play some Infinity Conquest today.
Welcome to the stream.
Our one time a month.
You like the vibe. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. We're gonna play some games. We're gonna clap some cheeks. Now be a good chatter and don't be a piece.
Hope you're all having a wonderful day. We got an OTA later today too, which is quite exciting. Lots of good stuff happening. Lots of good stuff happening. Let's go. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Osborne Leaf, let's get it. Monchinginers, hello. What's up, Wiley? Minoru.
I hope you like the vibe, Binks. Binks. Binks.
OTA days are the best. They are. You never know what could happen. Landino, what's up? Welcome in.
On YouTube,
Ooh,
like
been
and
bamboozled.
subscribe.
Ooh, been bamboozled. Welcome in as well. Hope you're having a grand old day.
Welcome
Hello
the
to you,
stream.
Lady
I hope
Datura.
you like the vibe. If
Welcome
you're
in, get
watching
comfy.
on YouTube, like and subscribe.
First time chat
We're gonna
message
play
during the
some
opening
games.
song. You love to
We're
see
gonna
it.
clap some cheeks.
What's up, Scummy
Now
Blonde?
be a good chatter and
Do you have a
don't
bizarre
be a
schedule?
piece.
Nah, I just kind of, I have 2 videos recorded, but I got really tilted during them, so I've been pushing off posting them.
And don't be a piece.
I'm also still considering moving everything over to the Binks Extra channel. That might happen the next time bizarre stuff comes out. But I keep saying it and I keep not doing it.
Binks. Binks. Binks.
Wife left you? I'm sorry about that. Turkish Conquest time indeed. What's up, Jeff?
If you're watching on
Craziest
YouTube,
way to spell Jeff
like
I've ever
and
seen.
subscribe. Binks.
Sounds so
Binks.
fancy.
Binks. Binks.
I used to think that because I never heard like Geoff, J or Geoff
Binks.
pronounced. I'd only seen it in books, so I always thought it was Geoff. And then I heard someone say
I
Jeff,
hope you like the vibe. Binks.
and I was like, oh, it's just Jeff, man.
Like and subscribe.
That's crazy.
Binks. I hope you like the vibe. Binks. Binks.
What's up, Magnolia
Like and
Knox?
subscribe.
What's up, Josh? Watching you in stereo on Twitch and YouTube. That sounds crazy. That sounds crazy to me. Just read the stream title. Love the streams with Nate. Do you? Do you love the streams with Nate? Because he's right here. Hello, Nate.
Hey, we're in here.
What's up?
How's it going, everybody?
I'm doing well, but you already knew that. But I guess maybe you're talking to chat. Chat, what do you think? Are you doing well? Everyone having a good time? We're gonna play some. What are we gonna play? That's a great question. Let me pull open the deck here that I've been provided by friend of the show, Nate the Great Martin. We have a Thanos Loki Wiccan deck. You want to tell us a little bit about your experience with this deck so far and how it's been performing for you?
I will do this. So, for those who don't know, I do exclusively Conquest. Once I hit Infinite at the beginning of the month, I'm just Conquest all day, all long. And a really, really important part of Conquest is you need to be able to beat every single deck in the meta. You don't necessarily, and it's impossible to be favored against every deck in the meta, but you cannot encounter a deck that you just auto lose to. And so that's what this is. This is a very flexible list. It's at its core, it's Wiccan, but also at its core, it's Loki, but also at its core, it's Thanos. And you can kind of organically choose what line you want. And as you're choosing these lines, you got a lot of counterplay. And we're going to talk about the flex spots and what counterplay you might want or not want. But I would say that this list doesn't automatically dumpster any other list in the meta, but you are going to have a fighting shot against everything and will be pretty favored against a lot of stuff.
Very cool. Very cool. So you mentioned that there's some flex spots. What do you think are the flex spots in the deck?
Well, Somebody has already caught it here in the chat. Your 2s don't need to be those 2s, but I think they're very strong. If you don't have Iron Patriot, if you don't have Captain America Sam Wilson, that's fine. You can get other 2s in there. I don't know what kind of the du jour hot 2 drops are, but there's Hawkeye Kate Bishop is certainly number 1 for sure. In fact, an argument to even swapping one of these there. But the real flex here are the 3 drops. Now, in my list that I'm running now, we'll talk about why, and we'll get into the Mobius of it all. I got Luke Cage, Mobius, and Copycat. Those don't have to be those cards. Those can be also Red Guardian, is a card very near and dear to our hearts, and Rocket and Groot are 3 drops that also work pretty well in here. I am running Luke Cage. It's not my common 3-drop flex spot, but when I was earlier this month, I'm playing against some Affliction stuff, and I just lost. There was nothing I could do if they got any type of draw, and so I put that in, and it even works a lot of the time whenever you've got unfavorable locations. And with Red Guardian, I should say the absence of Red Guardian, with a Wiccan list, you very, very, very frequently want to be playing your 3 drops on 3. And what makes Red Guardian so sick is turning off things surgically that ruins your opponent's game plan, and you're very frequently not doing that on turn 3. Mm-hmm. So you can get that in there, but then it kind of sort of screws with the curve. And then last but not least, I'm running Mobius, and we'll talk about this. Why? It auto wins against certain lists in the meta. It is a certainly no fun allowed card, which is kind of part and parcel to why I run it. Spiritually, if you're against it, I respect your religious beliefs, and we don't have to go in that direction, but it's pretty valuable. Now, and then everything else is kind of, I would say, required, other than Red Hulk. Could be any beefy boy in the 6-drop. That could easily be Magento, or whatever, Gore, whatever 6-drop you're kind of feeling to supply the beef. Because you can very often get, if you curve with Wiccan, you can get a 6-drop on 5 and a 6-drop on 6. Or if you get Time Stone, you can get Thanos on 5 and a 6-drop on 6. And so you want something to be able to add some power in those scenarios. And that, it's just kind of, what makes this deck super fun is you get to it's choose your own adventure. You're not playing a combo deck where you're doing the same thing every game. This is really fun. This list is awesome. And I hope it doesn't get nerfed in the OTA.
I hope so too. There's 2 changes I want to make. First of all, you knew this was coming. I'm not playing that card.
We're not playing Mobius and Mobius, and that's fine.
I like your point with Red Guardian being kind of hard to play on curve. And you mentioned Rocket and Groot. I think Rocket and Groot is really good, especially because with Thanos, you sometimes get board space issues. And Rocket and Groot can do really well of kind of like being able to help you with flexibility. The second one is, I'm not huge on Red Hulk. I think Gore goes crazy in most Thanos lists. Because you're playing out so many of the stones, almost all of the stones have an on-reveal associated with them. I think that in 9 games out of 10, that's going to be just bigger than Red Hulk, with the negatives of having more counters.
Yeah, I think it's completely fine. That's a super legitimate thing. And I don't like how Red Hulk tells on himself. You can play mind games around that, but like, a Gore on turn 6 could be just a game-winning thing. I completely support the decision. One extra bit in support of Rocket and Groot. Rocket and Groot plays real nice with Iron Patriot. You are very frequently playing a 1-drop, and so you very frequently can play your Iron Patriot on 2, and then you just put Rocket and Groot on that lane. You're going to suck their power, you're going to win the lane, and you very often win the game just based on that.
Yeah, I really like how Sam Wilson and Iron Patriot work, where very often you're going to have priority, and you're just going to have a 1-point lead on the lane that you want to play the Iron Patriot on, if you so choose to do it. And then Rocket and Groot is a great follow-up because you're kind of stuffing that lane, and then you can move the Rocket and Groot later to wherever it makes the most sense. So I'm feeling great with this list. I haven't played Thanos in a while, so that's going to be a little bit tough. But outside of that, man, I'm ready to get going. You ready to rock?
Let's do it. One thing to kind of keep in your brain as you do this, and for the people at home that play this list, board space is always an issue with Thanos. But somewhat unexpectedly, hand space is an issue with this list. Iron Patriot's making cards. Most of your stones are drawing cards, and so you think a little bit in advance of, oh yeah, I can get these stones out the next turn, but that denies a draw, and you're really going to want to draw into so and so. So it's just something that you don't normally think about that you got to think about.
Yeah, hand space definitely. It's always kind of weird. Like I see people trying to run like Joaquin Torres, I feel like, with Thanos, and it's like I feel like you do that and then you like don't even end up getting real draws because you take an extra draw and then it gets rid of your draw that you get at the top of the turn. So it's just kind of just a little bit too much of a good thing there. Are we going to get a free first win here, potentially?
It seems. So for those playing along at home, there's a little bit of a matchmaking issue in the back end with Conquest, where sometimes people match, but they can't get into the game, and then just gives a free win to your opponent, or you get a free loss, and that's just what happened here.
Easy game. 1-0, baby!
Take those.
The streak is back. Rip opponent. Hopefully they had a spare ticket. That wasn't a 500 gold mistake.
I mean, yeah, Conquest tickets are a little bit unique, but speaking just subjectively, I really like when something breaks in Marvel Snap. And the reason that I do is because Second Dinner is, we a lot of quibbles, but they are very generous with the reimbursement when something goes wrong. So I'm sure it's going to be fine for it.
So we cut Loki on 1. I think we Mind Stone on 1, Loki Stone on 2.
In this situation, for those playing along at home, you Loki on 1 really is you're at the mercy of draws. You get Mind Stone down, you're probably going to get 2 stones that draw cards. Then you Loki on 2, and you can just draw through their deck and win the game.
Love it. No info on what they are yet.
Yeah, I would say if we knew their deck and we knew the play lines, it's probably almost snappable to have Mind Stone and Loki in your opening hand.
Okay, many stones. You do not draw cards. You do not draw cards. You do draw cards. You also draw cards. Do we want to snap
Power and reality don't draw cards. Sorry?
Do you want to snap into this play?
Yeah, I think that this is probably snap-worthy. Loki and then probably Soul. Soul and space are equal goodness here. Time is always the first one you want to get down. And Soul's probably second priority.
Time is but an illusion.
Indeed.
Hang taught me that.
Seem to be running into a negative opponent. If only we had a certain ongoing card.
Are you talking about Mobius?
Yes, I am. Now, what I'm just thinking about here is I very much like, get Rock and Groot down. But if I have the option, I want to activate magic on a turn one of these locations into limbo, and then turn it off on turn 6. And for my I think Rock and Groot is the right play now.
We're gonna play. I don't know where they would be attacking. I guess let's go right. Okay, no negative on 3. That's great. That means it's not in their hand. That's very, very good for us. If this is me right now, I'm just playing magic. I mean, this is good for us. This is probably better for them. We are running into space issues. I think I just go here. And then what else do we do on top of this is the main question. I'm thinking Ironheart, right?
That could be the other thing I'm thinking about is Space Stone. That further kneecaps our hand space. Excuse me, board space. But then we can draw their juicy cards. Either play, I think, is lovely.
Yeah, let's go Space Stone. That's fine. Might be magicking themselves here.
We are drawing every single card we do not want.
All right.
That's nice.
Gore is great. I think what we're going to do is we go like, we hit him with an Ironheart right. And then we hit him with a Psylocke. I
don't like this. Let me tell you why. I like Gore this, because we're turning off Limbo next turn. I like
Correct.
getting you. So we if we play Gore Taskmaster, Gore has to go down this turn. I think we have to play Gore.
Yeah,
and
that
then
sounds actually quite nice.
Taskmaster.
Taskmaster into Reality Stone.
Reality Stone. Thank you.
Well,
Okay. They saw that line coming, I guess. I still like Taskmaster left.
yeah.
I don't
Would you
think
like
you have to
anything
play
else?
We're gonna have. No,
I think
we're
we
gonna
hold,
have to. Yep. We're not in the world's best space. There's permutations of their play this turn that I'm happy to leave, but I'm feeling pretty okay. They haven't, crucially, they haven't negative yet. Mystique does nothing. Yeah, so I'm, yeah, the options are that, Wong Ironheart or Thanos. And I guess that this, is that ultimately, I guess Wong Ironheart is technically 2 more power.
Yeah, I'm just scared if they have Taskmaster, I think we lose, right? They have 2 cards.
I would say maybe Thanos, just a naked Thanos left. Maybe they're going to fight for mid and left. And then Power Stone for the most extra power.
Hmm. Are we moving the Rocket and Groot left?
No, I think that I mean you're better at the meta than I am, but if they put the things that could happen are Iron Man left or Taskmaster left. Does just a naked Power Stone beat those plays where Rocket and Groot wouldn't? Excuse me, the reverse. Would Rocket and Groot beat that lane where the Power Stone wouldn't? Because I also want to defend the right lane.
Yeah, I think this is fine. Oh, it's maybe not fine, man.
I mean, they didn't turn anything off. They're still playing.
I think it's all going to come down to this
Ironheart.
Ironheart.
Oh my
They
God.
got 2 hits twice, right? So unlucky.
We played that correct though. That was
Yeah.
That was unimpeachably. We were unimpeachably favored.
Man, that really sucks. 2 hits right twice with 7 targets has to be like a 10% win chance.
It's not high. So in the as much as I love this deck and as fun as it is sometimes you have this opening hand, and I am prepared to leave at the stiffest of breezes.
Yeah. We have to hold Reality Stone against this deck that runs Magic.
We absolutely do.
Put you left for the vaults. Move on 2 again. We have quite a bit of counterplay available to us.
We do. And if it comes up, just Space Stone allows for dropping Thanos in Brooklyn Bridge.
Whenever.
Even if it doesn't want to.
This is negative on 3, no snap. They're psychopaths.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hear
Okay.
3 power or 3 cost Gore is pretty good.
It is. But when, where, and how do we play this is the biggest question.
I mean, just the first level, just throw it left. I know you're going to be able to scale up, but if we just commit to winning left, we could use Eliath to just auto-win the other lane that we want to win.
Yeah. I'm a little bit scared of Curve Shang, but...
I have only once in my career encountered a negative deck that had Shang, and now
That's
it's
there's
possible I'm
no
lucky.
way that's true. There's no way that's true. I
Sorry,
feel like
I
it's
guess
so common.
I remember one loss. I remember like there was one loss that hurt real bad. I guess I shouldn't say I've not hit it, but it's not a common thing that I'm worried about it when they show it.
Just time stun left.
Yeah.
And then this will give us this almost assuredly will give us priority. I guess if they Shang
there's
us,
an
we could
argument
run
to
into
playing
some
other
issues.
cards, but I like holding both of these other cards.
Yeah.
Like this very well could be a magic that they're putting mid, and okay,
this is
so
gonna be,
we are now
this is gonna really suck for them.
Yeah. Yeah, then you definitely move the shield. There's no reason to not move the shield.
Right, I guess.
No, I put it mid. I think we want to try and win. I think
we win mid no matter what. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter where it goes, really. Cowards. Can you put Agamotto in this deck? You can put any card in any deck.
I have run some Wiccan Agamotto, and it's lovely. And I've run some. This is Wiccan Thanos. Wiccan Agamotto Thanos seems pretty inconsistent. I haven't
two cards is a lot.
tried it meaningfully, but yeah. Mind Stone. See,
Maybe
now
should
here,
have spread these.
Mind Stone Iron Patriot turns off a draw. Sorry.
I said maybe should have split these up, but I don't think it matters too terribly much.
You like to see your opponent doing nothing.
Yeah, nothing is always good. It's so hard to snap against negative decks, though, man.
It is.
Okay. I guess it would have been a good snap there.
Question in chat: what is an opening hand you'd auto snap with? Well, that aside from the conquest of it all and my own reluctance to do that on turn one, the strongest thing that I love to see is Mind Stone and Loki in my opening hand. Like that's about as snap worthy as it gets. And a path to Wiccan, which I kind of forgot was in the deck because we were just drawing it for the first time.
A magic. Roots. Probably won't snap this game with Mount Vesuvius. But
Yep.
we'll see how they play it.
And then
Blob is
a Wiccan
very
that doesn't
nice.
do anything. Very nice.
I don't even know if I go middle. I don't think they have a single card that could beat this.
Yeah, I put it left or right.
I guess. Well, actually, if they raw Sage middle, they would stop us. I don't want them to do that. Okay, cool. They really don't like Iron Patriot. Is the thing.
Our opponent is, I mean, much respect. There's strategically what they're doing is wrong, but like practically with being a human living your life in the world, I really respect. Like, I'm leaving next game.
Does the meta have a lot of affliction? The two of the most popular decks I saw when I did a little bit of research this morning was Bullseye and Scream are the two most popular Infinity Conquest decks right now. And just like pure affliction, you just kind of get a free win. What's our copycat?
That's all true. But that all said, it could be another 3-drop. We talked about this earlier. I wouldn't hate not having Luke in the deck, but I think Luke is correct right now. Question is Conquest deck or ladder as well? I don't know. I'm not a ladder guy. Biggs, how do you think this would do on the ladder?
This deck, I'm sure it'd be fine. It's definitely teched more for Conquest. What are your thoughts here?
I probably just because her hand is so heavy, Loki's a little less attractive. But I think I Loki here, and then just try and get overwhelming. Like they can't
I'm a
get
little
to Sanctum.
board space scared. They might have White Tiger. It's rare, I would
they
say,
might
but
have, like,
some of these Wongi decks do. We know they have Task. We know they have. You know anything else? I don't think we know anything else.
I like Loki here because we are limited on board space, but really we have 4 spots, 5 if you count No Shield, and like we're not going to be able to play all of those cards anyway.
And they are really bad at drawing their Mr. Negative.
Yes, they are.
That's not a bad one. It's pass here, right? I don't really want to. I really don't want to play this Magic.
There's a real argument to playing it. There's a real argument. I think a better argument to not playing it.
Yeah. Stats Foster. Simple as?
Yeah, that's just what it is. The notably, oh, did they snap?
It did.
I don't know. There's an argument to leaving.
Stay. I don't know what their plan is.
I think there's an argument to staying. We're only on match 2 of the Infinity Conquest. I think that staying is fine. You can do Gore is certainly what you're doing. It's just a matter of
here. Actually, crazy choice.
Yeah,
it's here into
you're
Alive,
definitely gonna
right?
have priority. Yep, that's correct. This is the line for sure.
I don't see how they beat this. If they can, good on them. But
yeah, and then White Tiger is a threat, I suppose, but I just don't see this deck. Don't see that. Yeah, you've won the game.
Could have something super sneaky, but I would be very shocked.
I mean, and you've shown a lot before, so they're gonna. Or have they seen it? Did the fart actually happen, or did they leave last time?
No, they ran.
Okay, yeah, we just good.
I think this was a very important choice.
Yes.
Played 0 power. That's not good.
It's rough.
Should probably play more than 0
straight
power
up not
next time.
having a good time.
Probably should have played more than 0 power there, bud.
Yeah, I mean I gotta check the manual, but that seems like one of the things you should do.
Everybody's a big
Yeah,
fan.
most of the time. Oracle Check, thank you so much for the 11 months. Thank you. Man, dude, Battle 3 already. We're smooth sailing. We lost 10% loss random RNG roll. Other than that, we've been schmoving along.
This deck is so fun that I was actually reluctant to bring it here. I kind of like having it in my pocket as like a secret weapon.
Little pet deck.
With any luck, nobody watches this or doesn't play the deck, or we just do miserable. I don't want
man.
this
This is
getting
my
out there.
job, bro.
Okay, I hope that a bunch of other people from other games come in here.
Can't be saying
they watch
that.
the stream, they subscribe, and then they get the hell out of my meta.
I have one rule.
This is. I mean, the game one of it all makes it a little bit reluctant, but like this is a very commanding position. We're gonna be able to get Gamma Lab 3 out. Yeah, Space Stone. Excuse me, words. Do not play Space Stone on Gamma Lab. We're gonna want that on the right so we can put Thanos in the middle.
Okay, let's just get Power Stone down. I think we're gonna run tight on board space, but. Another negative deck?
I won't say the forbidden name, but I'm thinking him.
Alright, we're going full Gamma Lab, whether we want to or not. We have no choice in the matter.
And if our opponent snaps here, we run, because that means they're going to put Magic on left, and we're never going to be able to win the game. And actually, negative makes left a little bit further out of reach. Not out of reach, but like they could play a lot of things that are more than 12 power. Did they snap, or was that you?
Yeah. They're threatening Shang. I think we just run.
Yep. If that location had not been the squirrel thing, and then we could have Shanged and have extra room, and that's the Central Park really messed us up, and I'm fine leaving for 1Q.
Yeah, there's a chance they're just good and they're threatening something they don't have.
Yeah.
They also,
For
I
one
mean,
cube,
also
why risk it?
Iron Man left just wins left as well, right? So they're just going to be ahead by.
We could have won that, but the path was narrow.
I don't even know if we could. As if they had Iron Man, I don't think there's anything we can do.
Well, we would have won
Or
with a
Shang.
Thanos in the middle because they can't get middle, and then an Goliath on the right. But we would
That's
have had
right. I completely forgot about that. You even said that specifically to me out loud. Hey, we have Luke Cage on the deck.
Yeah, how about that? Yeah, but again, that was a narrow path, and we're talking 1 cube, and they snapped having negative on turn 3. It's fine to leave in that situation.
Yeah. Cards? We'll put you there because really all that matters is the biggest card, so...
I think it's fair.
Just kind of hang out.
If we were not playing, speaking to chat now, if you like this deck and you play it, right now you normally would play Reality Stone there for curve purposes, but we're holding it because this is a negative deck.
We like turning off magic. No, we don't.
No, we don't. Not anymore.
Luke Cage and vibe?
Like it.
Or you like drawn?
I
kind of like drawing. We don't really have a follow-up, right?
Yeah. And they're not going to be doing any... There's absolutely no...
Okay, it's not negative because they played it middle.
Value that we're missing on.
Yeah, I really wish I had that Reality Stone now. Isn't that a bummer? I think we get Ravonna down.
Probably time magic here. Yeah.
Then keep drawing. Gives us Thanos on 5. Unshankable Thanos at that.
So I don't play that. I don't. Well, actually, yeah, that probably is correct. I'm thinking about maintaining priority for the next 2 turns, and maybe Thanos somewhere else makes sense because they're maybe going to get bigger than you with the Sage here. But there's a lot of argument to putting Thanos there as you just did.
Yeah. I mean, I think this gives us the best chance of staying ahead. Getting over 12 is hard.
Yeah.
Even... They would tie us with just a raw Sage. I'm going to guess that this indicates Jane Foster.
Yes.
Are we that scared of it that we want to run, or do we feel okay with Goliath?
I'm fine staying for 1 cube and seeing kind of how the game plays out.
I thought they'd already played Mr. Negative.
I also thought that they had already negative. We're not very good at this game sometimes.
If they're going to Jane Foster, they're going to do it right. I want to play Goliath right.
There is an argument to doing Goliath left for the win next turn. Oh, you know what? That it really does feel like Jane, and they are absolutely going to play that right. The Goliath on the final turn is just checkmate in a lot of cases. This is a real decision point, and I think both are wonderful lines. If you want to do Goliath right, I completely support you. That's not a good time. That opponent is not having a good time.
I mean, we could still definitely lose potentially to some Sage Task stuff.
Yeah, I think we're just getting as big as hard in mid and right as we can.
You gotta watch what you're saying, man. We're live.
This is where you're very good. If you want to like go crazy big mid or to try and split it around, I don't know.
I don't mind this.
Yeah, that seems maybe workable.
Spooky.
A little spooky.
Good chance we lose here. Yeah, GG's. Maybe you were right with the Goliath. It does feel good to fart a Jane, but I think you were right to just hold it for the last turn. Now, who knows how much bigger they could have gotten had they had both the other cards in their deck, but yeah, both their 2 negative draws were Gore and Mystique. That does hurt pretty bad.
The universe shall be set right.
Well, good. Now we actually have our Reality Stone. We did check how many cards they had.
As a just a thought experiment, if this is now 2 negative decks in a row, is there a number of negative decks in a row that we could encounter where you would put Mobius in the flex spot, or is it a holy war?
No, I would never do it.
You know, you gotta respect it at some level.
I'm just being honest with you. We can face 8 in a row. I guess it's just Luke. I don't love it.
Yeah, the alternative is playing the stones, but you like holding the reality.
Yeah.
You know what, there's two, I guess Cosmo is a card that, you know, you could maybe get in here, but that might do more harm to you than good. I'm just thinking about surprise things.
I could
yeah,
Malekith
like,
middle and win middle. Well, actually, we should do like this.
Yeah, it is very tempting to put Rocket left for obvious reasons, but this way we can.
Yeah, then we'll go Soul right.
Yep.
We need to push back a little bit in this game. They didn't have negative again. I want to snap here.
I support it. And why I'm extra comfortable supporting it is because you have Reality Stone in your hand. If you didn't, negative decks are just too surprisey to make me feel super comfortable. But hey, worked out. Good work. We did it.
Not too shabby. Slowly but surely, we will crawl our way back. One more until high stakes. Heaviest hand you've ever seen in your fucking life.
That is a nightmare draw. It actually might be mathematically the worst possible draw. It is literally.
Yeah,
hey, that's a start.
14 smaller cards were in the deck, but based on one is great.
Exercise for the reader. What was the likelihood of drawing those exact 4 cards? The heaviest thing. I imagine it's low. And I kind of forgot about Loki for a second. Loki is real good. That said, reality. I don't like. You cannot snap on that reveal because that gives away the ghost. But we're in a good spot right now.
We just vibe, play some Loki.
Gar Saxon is correct. That is how negative works. I don't like this at all.
Keep drawing magic, man.
Clintar, just separately, just thinking about life. Clintar is generally pretty useful for this deck. You could just throw a bunch of your stones, and save
know if
space.
this will
You need to draw better. You need to Loki and then draw better, man.
We're it's not good.
I probably play it
playing
right.
Clintar, yeah.
I want to keep
we need
priority.
space. Double magic all the way across the sky. Why would they do that? Seems like a terrible choice. I'm so bad at drawing. I'm so bad at drawing cards, man.
Yeah, no, the thing here is that if you cold Reality Stone for the surprise turnoff, you literally can't play any of your 6 drops. Actually, no, with Ravona, you can get Gore down. So I think that this is the play, and then it's Reality Gore next turn. Yeah, I think it's fine.
This Reality middle Gore left?
Yeah, that seems fine. And then obviously we can adjust as next turn calls for.
I am Iron Man.
And I regrettably, I don't think we could snap here,
Nah,
despite the fact that I think that we're...
has to be a surprise. They have a lot of work to do, which they could.
By the way,
happen.
I like... well, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, they made a huge mistake magicking middle, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Nice Jane Foster, very scary. Wish you could hold all those cards to the last game, eh?
Also, making a mental note, our opponent played Mr. Negative, had Jade Foster in hand, and at no point snapped in that game.
Well, it was a 6-cost negative. So, I mean, it's like, it's weird. They didn't snap, though. You are right. That is kind of crazy that they didn't snap with a negative on 3. But they did draw in Foster, which is kind of... It's very annoying. I don't know if you've ever played much negative, but it's so annoying when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, Daily Bugle.
I believe it. Your hand is going to be full for the whole game.
Whole game.
Maybe not. I think that you should
keep it
consider
simple.
Loki in here.
Loking over Iron Patriot?
Yeah. You want, I mean, with a negative deck particularly, each of their cards could be gold. So, like, every draw really counts when you're Lokiing a negative situation.
Sure. I'm down to Loki here, but I do think we
Oh, no, for
definitely
sure.
wanted to get that down.
No, don't worry about winning Daily Bugle. I am Lokiing Space Stoning right every turn. And by the way, Space Stone lets us do whatever we want with Thanos as we need to.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody says snap this turn. I think maybe there is actually an argument to snapping. We'll see if this is Mr. Negative, perhaps not. I snap here
Yeah.
all day long. We've got Reality Stone in our hand. We've got Loki down. We've got a She-Hulk that's virtually free. That said, you can't draw good cards. You should consider drawing good cards.
It's
but
crazy.
okay.
It's actually crazy. I mean, the Taskmaster's fine, but it is crazy. The the cards we're drawing every time we Loki negative. I mean, you know, 4/9 Jane Foster. I don't mind. You know, I don't think there's any 4/9s in the game. Holy! Ad Fontes, thank you so much for the 10 community gifted subs. You absolute legend. If you just got a gifted sub, make sure to send some nucks over to Ad Fontes. I would really appreciate that. Thank you again. Thank you. Loki on 1?
That sounds good to me. Bar Sinister makes me a little scared. But,
yeah. I don't know what we're supposed
Loki
to
on
do
1
with
and
that.
then draw good.
That's like having no Sam with the Bar Sinister too, but that's a good one.
Yep.
You Loki negative to get inverted sets? Nah, it's their starting deck. Fuck you. Stop giving me
Magic is
man.
a little bit... It's a little bit exciting because if you have the mana to do so, eventually you can play a card on Bar Sinister, get 2 copies of it, and then Magic to turn that off before they take advantage of it. This is kind of what I'm thinking about right now. But yeah, I think you're just Luke and chill.
Yeah, I think so too. Next time we could do Mockingbird Magic left. If we play Sage.
Alternatively, just Mockingbird mid, and then what would next turn be? I think that's probably a line. I like that.
Yeah, probably fine. Put some pressure on.
critically, the way that this game has evolved, I think we're really going to have visibility into if we're going to win or lose.
Mhm.
We're going to know if we're going to win or lose well in advance of the final turn.
I mean, 22 can be vulnerable, but I like just gore here.
Yep. And
To, like,
keep
Mystique
that's
task.
it. What we're going to lose to is a Mystique, sorry, a Sage Taskmaster. So if they Sage this turn, we're probably running. But this is the play if they don't do that.
Yeah.
So this is the play that will win if they don't do that. I think Ironheart Sage coming.
Makes sense to me. Pretty big.
Yeah,
Only we had
I'm
Shangers
probably,
here.
Yeah, hitting the retreat. But
Shang here would be beautiful.
Escaped.
Nate out at sea, terrible connection. Is it?
sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. It's not ideal. I am at home in my Seattle fortress with presumably good internet. I don't know. My apologies to everybody in chat.
Nate, how many drinks are you actively drinking right now?
Just 2, but we can ramp that up. These are rookie numbers. I can pump it up.
Double Loki all the way across the sky?
I like Loki. Loki probably. No, don't do that.
Why?
Because you're going to want that space for the Loki, the cards that you're about to get. Because you're going to do Patriot in the next turn. Although,
It's fine. We have so much space. What do you think here?
Did
I have
Did
Shang.
you snap or did they snap?
They snapped.
That's fine. I like it. And
Yeah, I'm
also,
kinda
just
chilling.
thinking out loud, I would very much like to not have priority going into the final turn for a Shang middle to cook whatever they're about to do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bix. I'm sorry, Bix. What is happening?
We're drawing, baby.
Holy Christ! Are there better cards in the game that you could have gotten?
Legion, I guess. Legion for the 5. I mean, nothing's better than Scroll. Scroll is fucking heinous, dude.
I mean, you can almost just play no cards and win with the cards in your hand. And these
Yeah,
are
I
weird
kind of just want to
locations.
play
Yeah, I think
middle
that's-
and then lose Prio. I think you're right on that. We really wanted that to go left, but not much we can do about that, unfortunately.
I'm spoiled for choice here. I think that you can still throw priority here pretty good. You're never going into the final turn. You're not going to have Spider Island, and they have to put more than 5 power left. So yeah, I think I like what you got there, and then just really just chilling. We might even need to just pass, depending on what happens here. Oh, they're playing this game too. I think what if you. I kind of like doing nothing here, but you might just have to put Shang or Iron Man middle to be able to afford the other cards that you want to play on the final turn.
Yeah, because we want to hopefully get to Mystique, right? Like, we want to draw their Mystique is the way that we win. Like, Scroll Mystique.
So do you like Shang or do you like Iron Man middle? I think you probably put your 4-cost Iron Man in the middle.
Yeah. There's the Jane.
And you're going to lose priority here.
Okay.
So I think, just thinking out loud, Super Scroll Iron Man is going to win you one lane, and Shang is going to win you the other lane. I wonder. There's so many lines here.
Yeah. I like this. I think the Super Scroll clears right.
Sure.
I think Sage is definitely going to be bigger than Iron Man left.
And not for nothing, you've got a not small mid, too.
Yeah.
This is a fun game.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
I am Iron Man.
He's Iron Man.
Wonder if he knew that was going to happen.
That is a dub. Oh, wait, no. It might not be because we're killing the gore.
Power must be controlled.
Oh, no. Ugh.
I am Iron Man.
They played around Shang really well there.
Yeah. That's really. I'm just now even working backwards. There's not a ton of lines that would be logical to us that would have actually won in this situation. If we Shang right, that does nothing. If we fail to Shang left, they have 1,000 points. I guess it needed to be Shang's. Yeah, that's.
I think we needed to hide the Shang middle. I don't even know. Well, no, I wouldn't even won with the because they would have still had an Iron Man there and didn't get to 10.
That was rough. I think we played that about as well as we could.
Yeah, really weird, fricked locations, and just kind of got caught in a weird spot.
Our hands tied behind our back with "He Who Shall Not Be Named," but
yeah,
we're doing what we can. Scroll mid was certainly an option.
Yeah, I think that's still lost though, right? Because it would have just been, the only thing we had was Iron Man. But I think there's a chance that scroll mid might have made sense.
Yeah, I don't doubt that there is a permutation of the last two turns that would have won the game, but there is a shocking number of otherwise very good lines that would surprisingly have not won.
Mm-hmm. Scroll mid instead of Power Stone, we had to get cards out of hand. If that was the same turn, maybe there's a chance that that was correct. But it was funky. Nobu. Okay, normal deck, no Agamotto, no Sam, no Thanos. Mind Stone into Loki. True combo.
That's pretty good. I may be just a snap here, depending on what the next location is. It's about as strong as an opener as you can get. And we're in game 1 of Conquest, where I like to play it fast, and I like to play it loose. That's real good too. We like Soul over Space.
Okay. We would have won if we weren't silly boys. Maybe then.
That's true. I don't doubt that for a moment.
Ah, they're playing discard. That's good. This Conchu's bad. Man, we are.
Well, good
really
job having
lucky we have
Captain America in your
discard.
hand. Wait, give it a second. Don't immediately. Yeah, you're baiting that snap.
We're running out of space.
That's true.
Are we blading this Conchu this turn?
Well, No, I don't think so. Because the virtue of Conchu would be putting him in other. I think I like staying, and because he's snapping. Oh yeah, and you got Space Stone for Thanos if we absolutely need to get into the Space Throne.
Mm-hmm.
I'm inferring. I read his snapback as, oh, I've won Space Throne, so I'm going to snap back. Not, I have the world's greatest hand.
Yeah, I think that's fair too. Am I even playing another card?
The only one you would maybe want to get down is Space Stone, but I think there's an argument not to. You do have to win one of these lanes.
Space Stone lets us get into...
Yeah,
here.
so to kind of complete my thought, we're going to want probably to put Space Stone down so we can win Space Throne, but then we also need a line that will allow us to win one other lane, and I don't see that completely clearly. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist, but we got to kind of feel it out.
I feel like we hold. What do we play next turn then? Oh, I don't know. I don't like this.
Yeah, Naked Conchu. I probably put Space Stone. Put Space Stone.
What are they? Oh, they try to discard Thanos.
I guess there's an argument to blading as well, just to give us a little bit of a hand
nice.
situation.
Wonderful. We have a play this turn now.
Space Stone. Play Space Stone. Mid. No, don't. Yeah.
Oh, we only have 12, right? What if we play it right?
Yeah. No. Oh, sure. Yeah, of course. That
doesn't matter, right?
That's the play. I don't know why I'm so dumb. Yeah. You got a surprise blade that they're not going to see coming.
Iron Man.
Power must be controlled.
Now, we have a bit of a 50-50. I'm imagining that there is a gore in their hand that they're going to play. Question is, do we want... Oh, does that get bigger? Binks, does that win that lane?
17? Yeah, it wins.
Oh, shit. Well, good for you. I didn't see that line at all. But that's the play for sure. And then there's his gore, I think, probably. Or maybe a Naked Conchu.
Naked Conchu. Yeah, I don't think they've discarded anything that would make this scary. Yeah,
Hell
huge.
yeah, brother. That's a great line.
Victory.
Space Stone right, gore mid. Didn't see it. That was the line for sure.
Nice. All right, we'll take the W there. I think Conchu is bad. Did you play with it at all?
I am not a discard enjoyer because it does not... I don't like it in Conquest. I don't know if it is good or bad. I watched your video of your methodology of just discard whatever. I bet it will find a home. It just seems like a better Apocalypse, and Apocalypse is a real card.
I don't think it's a
but I
better
don't think-
Apocalypse, because the reason Apocalypse is good is because of Draco, not because of Apocalypse, right?
Yeah, I'll say this. I love interesting cards. I hate when they do stuff like Hydra Bomb, that's just a little bit of a stats with a twist. Like, Conchu's is fun, and I'm glad he's in the game. I don't know if he's good.
All right, chat, I messed up. I have to run ads now. So I'm going to run ads right now while it's less interesting, the early play, so I apologize for that. I should have looked over at my ads. So I'm going to run 3 minutes of ads. We'll try and keep the beginning of the game really slow. We'll see you after that. We'll let you know what happens when you come back. You can always check, see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription, get an ad-free experience. I'll see you in 3 minutes. Mind Stone it is. Mind Stone it is. This is the Arishem Enjoyer. I want to play Iron Patriot middle.
I love it. You're going to lose a draw no matter what card you play, and so let's get it discounted and force them to get a little bit weird with it.
It is hard. Like, they will be able to play a 4-drop against this, which is a little scary, but...
Rainbow Pit,
they have
I
to
think
play
we're
it
in...
into Danger Room.
Is Rainbow Pit in our alliance?
I think so.
Remember that? Rainbow Pit, I'm Nate the Great. I'm in our alliance, if I'm remembering that right. If not, sorry for being very confusing just now.
Yep. How about we draw some cards?
I love it. And yeah, I love Danger Room for just throwing stones that don't really matter. And that's, by the way, the right way to do it, to keep Soul Stone in the safe spot. And sorry if Rainbow Pit was being sarcastic. I don't know. I'm old and out of touch.
Pretty sure it was sarcasm.
I don't know. But he said he liked my shirt. And so I'm like, oh,
stop
this must
killing
be
my cards! No way! 3 for 3? This game hates us, man. Die, Gorgon, die! Fuck you, man. Fuck you, dude. I hate Snap sometimes, man.
My God.
I
You know
hate
what
Marvel
is a
Snap
good
sometimes.
card against Gorgon?
What's that?
It's a 3-drop. I'll tell you after this game.
Okay, sounds good. Mockingbird, right? No, Mockingbird middle. It never dies. They've killed 3 of our cards already. It's literally impossible that 4 die in a row.
Yes. But what's going to happen, by the way, what I read this as for the Agamotto non-enjoyers out there, they've set up a the 4-cost copy Agamotto. So what I'm thinking about is, do I want to Shang early and like reveal that I know that, or hold it? The thing is, with holding it, we can't play a 6-drop. I would say maybe Thanos this turn. Possibly even Thanos mid. I would say Thanos mid, and then Shang-Chi Power Stone left next turn.
I kind of hate Thanos mid. I want to compete on all
You're
3.
locking up the lane. He's not going to die because of Soul Stone, and so you're like going to guarantee.
Okay, here's the thought process though. Like, if we do that, we lose to any card right, and somehow beating left, or like Cosmo or Eliath, or a varietal of problems here. I think it has to be Thanos, right?
I don't hate it, but I what I'm doing is. Well, that took away his. So you got Soulstone down. I think Shang right is the play, and then perhaps move Rocket middle.
You mean left?
9s.
Oh.
Why are they 9s? What happened? Why are they small? Oh, because of group. Shit. So you just, I mean, this is not a great spot. You don't have priority for Eliath. Yeah, I think that's what it has to be.
I think so too.
What's this card?
That's a crazy choice. That is an insane choice. If that is your best play in a double Isan lane, you're gonna play. You're gonna play Ajax. You're insane, man. That was.
I think what he did was he leveled himself, which is to say, he's like, well, obviously he's not going to play for the right, so he's not going to play for the right. But Biggs is smart, so he's going to play for the right, and so I'm going to want to extra play for the right, and he just leveled himself.
They did play the Ajax out of hand instead of Isan pulling it from hand for free, so I mean, there's definitely some good stuff happening there. That play was that was rough. Okay, we know they have Shangers.
And,
Snap and Loki.
They have 4 extra rocks in their deck. You've got Loki in hand. You're drawn with Space Stone. You're not afraid of locations. I snap here.
Cool. Subterranea, obviously not very strong. Like, doesn't do too terribly much to Eliath or to Erisham decks because they have so much other junk in their deck. It's kind of gets lost in the mix. But maybe stop one.
Yeah, and Loki on 1 for us turns off that downside. So we're very ahead in that situation on average.
Maybe they had a tribunal they were hoping to pull, so they blocked the lane that was going to pull the cards for free. I mean, I don't know. I just think it was rough. Jesus Christ.
Snap. And for those, again, non-Agamotto enjoyers, when Copycat steals a spell, she does not banish herself. She's just all gravy.
She just hangs out, man. She's just big chillin'. I think that Iron Lad is not played enough in Agamotto decks. Like, Iron Lad hitting your Agamotto spells is fucking crazy.
Never would have
Just play
occurred to me.
like
I think that's probably
bolts of ball sack just like out of nowhere on turn 4. It's like, oh, okay, sweet. I just played triple Psylocke. And on a 4/6. Beautiful.
What, bolts of ball sack? Is that what the card is called?
It's like ball thack or some shit like that. Pretty much ball sack, yeah.
I like well, hang on. Before you do this, it's possible or probable that you're going to lose Eternity Range and then a rock is going to be put there.
Sure.
And then I guess you have the flexibility of Nemoring other lane. And if you
I mean, if we
put
have
the
Winds of
rock there-
Tomb, I think we always win it, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a fair point.
And then we have a Nomura lane. Like, we just play everything middle. They time stone middle. They played a raw Hulkbuster.
They're not having a great time.
Yeah. Well, now Winds of Tomb kind of
Although now-
sucks, but just Enchantress.
Yeah, love it.
We might lose, but then we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we can with Tomb to win that lane later. Shang-Chi, it's fine.
Type shit. So just Nomura left, probably?
Oh my god, how good are you at this game?
Why do they run Darkhawk? What the fuck is this person's deck? Nomura, Darkhawk?
Well, no,
Anderson?
Nomura. Wait. No, I'm sorry. Was that a main? I'm actually. I just assumed it was created. That's their deck. That's their Nomura in their deck.
We're drawing. Yeah.
What is happening?
No clue, brother.
Zach Morris is cooking. Well, yeah. It's like what winning line do you want to do?
I like Darkhawk middle into like Shang left, Crossbones right. Feels uber devastating.
Is that their Enchantress?
Yes.
I would maybe not dark. Is there an argument to Shang-Chi mid or left right now? And
The problem is that next turn we can't do multiple plays. So like the reason that we do this is because we get 3/3 next turn. They Enchantress us, and then we just win. I would imagine. Well, now we can't play Crossbones, and I'm sad.
I think. How about Shang-Chi right, Winds of Watum left?
You're genius, dude. You goddamn genius, brother. I would not have found that play at all, and that's so good.
Yeah, it's sick.
Must be controlled.
Bye. Congratulations, you won middle.
He was not saved by the bell.
Is he getting coached? I am getting coached, yeah. No, this is Nate the Great. Oh, I guess we haven't really introduced you today.
We haven't introduced me. I'm just a fixture at this point, but yeah.
This is Nate the Great Martin. He comes on pretty much every single month now, which is great. It's a great time for us to catch up and play. But he streams. He invented escape rooms. So if you've ever been to an escape room, it's because of him. And we just kind of became friends because he used to watch me and he reached out, and we've met up a couple of times now, and now we get to hang out once a month and play. But you want to pitch yourself a little bit? Also, if you're watching on Twitch, there's his link. Hit the heart up at the top if you want to follow him whenever he's live.
Why, thank you for the shout out, Binks. So, justifiably, people want the creds. I don't even play ranked, but I think I'm about 1300 right now. But I am a Conquest specialist, and I have done Infinity Conquest about 30 times. I would have to double check the exact numbers, but I am pretty good at Conquest. Yeah, and I invented escape rooms and then stopped doing that, and I just play Snap for fun. And hang out and just enjoy the Binks of it all. Binks chatters. It's a great community. Love doing this once a month. Hope you're all having a good time.
He literally, invented modern escape rooms.
I invented modern escape rooms.
Also, if you've ever been on an escape room on a cruise ship, odds are this man designed it himself.
That's true.
Is it Royal? Or, I don't know if you can talk about, but like
yeah,
that.
the thing is, I did escape rooms for 10 years, and it's a big thing, and I'm so proud of it. But like, that was 10 whole years of my life, and I'm just kind of enjoying the next chapter now. So I certainly take all the accolades and appreciate the shout out, but like, I'm just a snap guy now hanging out. I don't know. This is what I do.
Yeah, he invented rooms.
Yeah, before me, you were just rain. You can't have roofs without rooms, so you're fucking welcome, everybody. Congratulations.
I'm thinking Power Stone, Time Stone here.
Yeah.
Both right.
I'm
Sound
sorry,
good
I
to
was
you?
not paying attention. We don't know what this guy's running. What is? Oh yeah, we have not been
Oh, we know it's
collection level.
hood.
Can I see this guy's collection level?
Sure. 13. Highest rank vibranium.
Okay. Well, no, the max.
Conquest.
The max that he's been is vibranium. So yeah, this is.
Is there actually an argument to just go here?
Power. Yes.
I'm gonna put that there. Well, 1 power is kind of a joke amount.
Who is the guy that had to combine rooms into houses? That wasn't me. I just made rooms. Houses came later.
Yeah. The house guy took all the fucking credit too. It's a bullshit fight.
It's a nightmare.
I'm just gonna play Rocket and Groot, right? What's nice too, as long as we get one hit.
Kind of what I'm thinking about is
Thoughts here?
I don't like playing. Thought number 1, I hate playing against Clog. Thought 2, the path to victory is probably eventually turning off Baxter Building. So I'm just like working backwards from, if we're gonna turn off Baxter Building and just win with a naked shield in the middle, how do we win like another lane? There's several lines, oppressively too many lines.
I think I stay. I'm kind of fine with staying.
I am fine with staying also. Oh.
Beautiful.
It's not... All right. So I'm guessing that we're going to be seeing an Ajax right. And then do we want to set up a winning left? Do you want... I think you just do Thanos left.
I think a
with the
Nihilus
intention
is
of,
more likely.
Oh, I don't even think of that as a card. So what I
It
was
is
going
indeed
to
a card.
suggest was Thanos left, and then next turn you turn off Baxter Building and play Luke Cage. If that does not, if a Nihilus beats that, I invite an alternative line of play.
I think we play... Oh, so you want to play Thanos right this turn, is what you're saying?
No, I want to play Thanos left. What I'm setting up is for us to win left and middle.
I can use
Yeah,
shield
that's
to
the line.
block.
That's the line for sure. Yep. Step back.
Yeah, I like that.
And then they're going to play a big Ajax and whatever to like win right by a bunch, but it's not going to matter because you're going to turn that off and you're going to win mid by 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing I don't know if there's a hazmat cannonball situation that we need to worry about, but I think that this is going to win. Here's your Nihilus. You're absolutely right.
Bang. A nice
that's
card.
perfect.
So
So
we always down here.
What I think is we move the shield middle, and then Rocket and Groot to the left, because it like I really think we're not going to, you want to get shield middle and get Rocket and Groot to the, or actually shield middle, Rocket and Groot to the middle, Mockingbird left, and then Reality Stone on the right. I think this is the line.
Yeah, this seems good. As long as we get Luke Cage down, we should be okay.
Yep.
Lucas. Boop. Boop.
Then don't be world ship.
You can't say stuff like that out loud, man. I've learned way too many times you can't say shit like that out loud.
It's for the content. We're here ultimately to have fun, secondarily good content, and that's calling out Worldship and then Worldship happening. Congratulations.
If we didn't top that Mockingbird, we were only winning left by 1 point.
Well, you know, 1 point is more than 0 points, isn't it? And also, yeah, they do have an Alliance avatar. Absolutely should have clocked that.
Well, our early wins have been really good. I mean, we've really won 3 in a row now? These were so fast. I feel like,
I mean,
I guess we got 2 A
this is
cube,
kind
A
of
cube,
this-
GG go nexts.
I will say that broadly speaking, the deck, this is a subjective take, but the decks that I favor for Conquest have a lot of reactive lines, and when you have reactive lines in the right landscape, you can surprise people for 8 cubes. So you very often win 8 cube games more than you otherwise might expect in other modes with other decks.
Looking on one opponent doesn't have fun. Did you know that we have Wiccan in the deck?
We have not, correct me if I'm wrong, we certainly haven't activated it. Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
I've
we've drawn him a
remember
few
activating.
times.
That's kind of funny. I think I like
I'm gonna snap.
Sam Wilson. You like snapping?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, next turn we can play Captain America left, Shield middle, and we get Starbrand activated on
That
3.
sounds good. Tell me about the opponent's collection level.
17,000. Highest rank achieved, 97.
And their alliance, 420.
It's the weed number.
Is the weed number.
We could just hold Ant-Man. Well, no,
Yep.
we have to be playing every card out every time for Mobius reasons, because this piece assuredly has Mobius in their deck.
That's completely true. It's completely true.
Mobius.
Just thinking out loud. Do you maybe want to throw right? You want to make a decision now to throw right? Like, they're never going to be able to get bigger than you middle, so we focus on building left the rest of the game. That's just a suggestion.
The scary thing with right is Iron Man, right?
Yeah. But we also don't have a ton of cards to fill up those spots. If we're playing for right, we're like going to run out of cards elsewhere.
Sure. And we can hold this Cosmo to maybe try and stop. I guess we have Eliath to try and stop. Actually, we just play Cosmo middle. Then if they want a Spectrum, they have to do it left. We Eliath them, and we laugh, and we laugh, and we laugh. Type shit. It is clobbering
Excuse me?
time. Many people say this. Yeah, they have the thing in their deck.
And this is a magic thing ongoing list?
It is a face thing, notably.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Oh, Ultra. Yeah, that's for sure. It's Ultron Patriot. That's what's happening.
I tell you what, I don't think they're gonna have a good time next turn. Because unfortunately, there's only one lane to play in.
Oof.
Ooh, spooky. Snap, we
This
already
is
did
called
snap.
cyberbullying.
Victory.
They have the thing in their deck. That's awesome, dude. What a funny card.
I really like I don't know the artist, but there's a thing variant where like he's running and punching forward. It's just very humorous. It's one of my favorite variants in the game.
Running and punching and throwing shit.
I probably snap. Well, Alter or Death they can get over with Ultron, but yeah, I'd say maybe you start feeding cards into there.
So can we.
Yep. Oh yeah, and then Soulstone, Thanos. We're in a good spot. Max Grek thing is one of my favorite variants in the game.
And we very well might find it. We have the Max Grek Loki.
Oh shit!
Look at
There he is! There he is! Okay.
Amazing.
I love it.
Notably, Soulstone's the only one that's not being sacrificed. Onslaught. Onslaught middle? I'm fine to you?
Yeah.
Trying to be as space efficient as we can.
And we're in the middle of a game, but I want to call out what Gar Saxon said about like why this is a good channel. I'm right there with you, Gar Saxon. That's virtually why I was here as well.
They're killing cards too. They've been
I'm
inspired.
losing track of what turn it is because we're playing such expensive stuff.
Yeah, we're way out ahead. Just Moonstone middle.
Yeah, and the thing, we're gonna need to play Soulstone.
Yarp.
I guess we can hold it. What we could do is play Soulstone right this turn. Play Thanos left on turn 5, and then kind of be flexible on turn 6. We won't have any extra mana on turn 6.
Yeah, I like that. And then we'll have 2 spots available to see what we need to do.
Just kidding.
Lol, JK.
Well, now you got
Patriot.
some
Man,
draws.
imagine if we get
Patriot.
that card.
No, I don't. I think you're going to draw. What is the worst possible thing? Like Mystique, Ant-Man? I think Mystique, Ant-Man are your next draws.
That wouldn't be great.
I guess Ant-Man mid would be huge. There's one.
Why you say things, man? For me, it's just the thing left. Just most points. Figure it out next turn.
Yeah, I think it's probably right.
Let's see what the mojo looks like full. I guess not.
It's clobbering time.
Now, can you draw something ongoing here? That's something.
I feel like
You got.
if we go Ant-Man, isn't this gonna go crazy mode?
Yeah, they're yeah. I think
We're
what
probably
you've
gonna
done
play
there is-
Ultron right.
And then how big is their? Each of their bots. Are you getting bigger than them left? I think the answer is probably, but we should do the math.
I don't know if they're gonna Ultron here. This doesn't feel like an Ultron play to me. To me, this feels like they're gonna play Onslaught right. I'm pretty sure this will beat us middle and we'll win middle and left.
Just for funsies, can we? I think that is the correct play. I just for like, how many points you're getting up to? How big is Spectrum? 7 power. You're going up to 26 plus
Nothing.
And I think you beat. You also beat an Ultron, I guess is my point. Pretty big.
Knowledge is power.
It's clobbering time.
Assemble.
That's how you get casserole. They must have had some awful draw. That's the best they can come up with. Also, why wouldn't you play Captain America middle?
Could we afford that? I wasn't paying attention. I'm not.
No, why didn't they? Maybe we could have. Maybe we could have played Cat middle. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm not overly worried about this series. You did have the energy for Catman. Instead, let's pretend that we didn't, and then we made the correct play. Wiccan, welcome to the party.
He's lit up.
What are the cards that we can draw that make it not work? I think Goliath and Mockingbird. I don't know why I do this and call out the worst thing that can happen. There's Goliath. Next draw Mockingbird, so we can't make Wiccan happen, perhaps?
Nah.
Oh, no. We got it! Although...
The monkey's paw curls. Oh, you want to activate your Wiccan, eh?
That's good. That's good stuff.
Fake card draw. My favorite kind of card draw.
Oh,
hey,
shit.
look at that. Followed up with Wiccan, right?
Unbelievable.
Why is there two of you? Two for the price of one, man.
That's right.
It's exciting.
What
maybe
are
we
you gonna
even
do
get.
with all this mana?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna have so much fun, dude. Osmer.
Beefing up middle with Gore Agamotto stuff.
I want to get Time Stone down.
I don't think that you can get Time Stone down. Time Stone has to go right or left, and then you're really locked in. So I think that probably we're foregoing it.
We're already snapped in and locked in, so we don't have to like hide anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's just get as big as we can.
And we're probably Thanos into Eliath.
Or maybe we top deck little Reality Stone? Ooh, almost.
And don't forget that we've got Ultron if we need him.
We have Ultron if we need him. I want to play Thanos middle.
Sure. And then now you can do, if you want to, well, not the Time Stone or Soul Stone. I guess Soul Stone, if you want to left, but we will have 9 mana.
9
so
energy.
Don't do that.
Yeah, we need to save space for our Ultron, man. I think they're setting up a Ultron, right?
I think it might happen.
Fake Ultron isn't real. Fake Ultron can't hurt you. Just lose to Ultron left.
What I'm thinking about, is there a play that wins Ultron right and left? I don't know if there is. If you were a newish player, as
one Ultron bot, so they would get +6, +5, +6, +5. No, we beat it anyway.
Well, also you beat it. Oh well. How about Ant-Man Ultron? Is that too big? No.
Avengers what? Excuse me? Bit hard of hearing. I missed you there.
Victory.
Did it really not say the second part of his voice line because he was canceled out? Did it, or did like maybe the silence sound played over the played over it? It did something funny. It's like Avengers. Burp.
Yeah,
Just
chat
like that.
correctly assumes the copycat assumes the card at the bottom. I play enough that the decks get shuffled, but of course no shuffling happened there. Of course Ultron is the bottom. Of course they didn't have it. That's just something we should have thought about.
Hey, just like that, we're on level 5, man. Couple we can consider. That's a funny one. Which ones I'm really... Toon Baron Zemos. Not a bad... Oh, no, it's gotta be Hat Spider-Man. I've wanted Hat Spider-Man for a while.
I support Hat Spider-Man.
I like Hat Spider-Man. We should be good on ads. Unless it goes super... Well, even if it goes super long, we should be fine here. Alright! Level 5, baby.
I'm proud of us. This is going well.
It's going great, man. Outside of our
win-
one loss, which... I still don't know if we played super poorly in it. I think we were just kind of...
That's where I'm at. The wins are feeling awesome, and the losses, I think we're playing well and having, like, they're great games. So this is good stuff.
Yeah, I have Lockjaw Baby. I was actually playing it. That was the one we got last month.
That avatar is very old. That this player's been playing for a while.
And they're a discard deck. It's a country discard? Well,
How
they
could it
never
not
know.
be?
I mean, Bullseye discard is just much better.
So I probably play Reality Stone there to just to keep the Wiccan active and get its cards out of our hand.
You think so? I guess
Yeah,
like
and
I've
because
been
it
holding
doesn't
it
do
mostly
anything
because
against
of
discard. Yeah, certainly certain archetypes you want to hold it for surprise victory, but that's discard's not one of those. You can just throw it out. I probably Mind Stone on wherever, and then I probably put Soul Stone in the middle just to make sure we do not lose a draw. And then
I like
maybe
that.
Reality Stone left. Wait, actually, if we do Reality Stone left, I take that back. Probably Mind Stone, Soul Stone right, Reality Stone left, and we do not lose a draw. Do I have that?
Yeah. We like
Yeah.
cards. Yes, we do, folks. Luke Cage will really help us against Bullseye.
Yep.
You know what would be really good against a Bullseye deck?
He who shall not be named. See, there's your Wicked. We don't have him because we didn't play that Reality Stone on one.
Well, we wouldn't have been able to get it anyway, right? If we had played Reality Stone, we wouldn't have been able to play 3 that turn. I guess we could have played Copycat if we wanted.
It depends.
We'll play Rocket Raccoon and Groot right, and then draw.
Yep.
Move you. They frigga this Bullseye, we are in trouble.
I'm anticipating.
Maybe not with Luke Cage. There's a
Dakin.
chance.
Oh. Not Dakin.
Moon Knight? Does it try and hit our Thanos again? Hangers.
I am reborn.
Bullseye with APOC. That's kind of rare.
Opponent doesn't have a crazy high collection level. That just might be what they're working with. Our Copycat is Colleen Wing.
Copycat is Calling Wing, yeah.
I guess maybe Wiccan Power Stone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Opponent snapped.
They snapped.
Yeah. What are we scared of here?
That's what I'm thinking about. Dracula. Are they gonna play Dracula right into MODOK left?
Maybe. We have 2 draws for Eliath. It's your 40% chance. Oh no, Drac, they have Apocalypse, which is the weird thing.
I think that snap means they drew Dracula, and that's what they're playing right here. Just kidding.
Now, notably, they
Scorn.
probably think that they can just play Meek right.
Are you thinking about Thanosing, right?
Yeah.
Well, they have a bunch of... The trick here is they have a ton of swarms for free. I don't think that you can win here.
Okay, let's just think about it. Let's say they play 3 swarms left, right?
Yeah.
We have 3. Oh, we have to worry about the Bullseye too, huh? Well, I guess it depends on how much they pull with the Bullseye.
Oh, maybe they don't play swarms. Maybe they just leave the swarms for Bullseye ammo.
I don't know. I think they play the APOC middle. I think they move Meek right, play APOC middle, play 3 swarms left, and then activate the Bullseye. So we have 8, 9 versus their 7. 8, 9, and then they will get 6. Well, no, each one is only 1. This actually beats 3 swarms left.
The line that I'm afraid of, and I don't know if they're going
Wait,
to
does
do
it?
it, is to play no swarms and then play a big
3.
APOC left.
No, each one is 1. They get to 10.
I don't hate leaving here. I don't mind your line, but there's an argument to just getting the not losing 4 here is better than trying to squeak by. I think we leave.
Sure. If that line beat 3 swarms left, I would have probably... no, then we have to worry about the Bullseye too. Yeah, it probably loses all the time.
This is a very common Conquest scenario, by the way, that just for those watching at home who want to get better. that is a trap where you're in that position. It's like, yes, there is a 10% chance that you can win, 5% chance that you can win. You're trying to find it. You should probably leave in most situations, and don't worry about finding that line. It's safer to leave and win another day.
Think of the content, though.
Well, if you're a content creator, it's different.
We drawing cards, Nate. We drawing cards. Might even
All day.
activate a wick in this. Might fuck around and activate a wick in this game. You never know.
No. I know. And no.
Curve. The curve's working, man.
The curve is real.
Score.
With the Khonshu of it all, we're talking about Khonshu. I think it's really cool that there are now several flavors of discard. Like, we do not know exactly what our opponent is doing, and I think that's cool. Then that did not used to be true. Discard meant like one of two things, and you could tell immediately. Now less so. I probably get Rocket down this turn.
Yeah. I don't like not having priority, but you're probably right.
Like we can, if they do a Mobius and think that they're in a commanding position, we can turn off Citadel and do stuff there.
Scored. Mordo.
Should have played around it. Yes!
Who's gonna tell him?
I thought it was the card already in your hand. It's the one that you draw. I just never see Mordo. I thought that Captain America was going to turn 6.
We got Mordo'd, man.
Well, if we play Mobius here, it'll go down next turn. They snapped.
They did.
To me, that reads like, oh shoot, turn 4 snap is a little scary. You
I think
have
they're
a
gonna,
pretty
like,
decent hand.
I think they're gonna like Morbius right, and then we have Shang.
Yeah, I think that you Captain America middle and Captain America middle and Reality Stone right.
I don't want to get rid of the Onslaught Citadel. If they have
Why not?
So we can Shang it.
Yeah.
You don't like Shangy? They're
Well, I do, but that's a lot of resources that could be potentially spent elsewhere.
sure. Plus, our Wiccans coming down in cost next turn.
Yeah, that's true, and you're in a decent position to maybe get priority, which makes Eliath pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is the line.
Could potentially ruin their day with Eliath.
And kind of what I'm thinking about now, working back last turn, of like, what is their snap condition? Last turn they snapped on 4 as well, and I don't know what that means. Awful.
Bake.
So you could, if you Shang, you got Mind Stone as the other card that you could play. If you're them and you have MODOK, where do you play MODOK?
It's a great question. Left?
And if they do that, and have swarms in hand, and activate the swarms, are you... Yeah, you're big enough to... Yeah, you're big enough. I think that...
I don't know if we are.
I think that this is...
Get +4. I'm not going to move the shield in case it gets hit by the bullseye.
Yeah.
I think we go for it, though. I don't like retreating here.
Okay, I think you're probably right. I also don't hate retreating as well. the narrow line that we lose to is a Modok left and they have swarms in hand, and then we lose. Okay. You better discard. They didn't discard anything. Oh, now obviously they're gonna discard some stuff. Perfect. Right? I'm not missing anything now.
Unless there's M'Baku.
Heck yeah. That's
Right.
a good line. That's a good line. Feels good.
Huge one. Shield right. I didn't want to move shield right in case it got the bullseye hit. Then it's a -1.
I think there's an argument for both, and I support you doing that, and I support chat doing the other one if they like.
Yeah.
And yeah, keeping Citadel ultimately proved to be the path to victory. So credit where credit is due.
Yeah, so I kind of like baiting. I like baiting opponents a lot. Hey, this is a classic situation.
Yeah, chat. What do you play Patriot here, or do you play Captain America here? I think we probably Patriot right because we
Yeah.
can Captain America this. Sorry. Well, okay. I was going to say Patriot right left, so we can move the shield right. But this is
My dyslexic
yes.
brother. I
No, yeah,
understand you so much.
I can't hear words.
Ah!
Oh no.
That's okay.
Honestly,
What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Give us a bullseye?
And well, hang on, correct me if I'm wrong. Actually, we win the lane. Like the trigger for the win happens, and then the Oscorp switches. Am I right about that?
Mm-hmm.
I'd stay here.
Yeah, I don't care. Enjoy your Iron Patriot. Fuck you, man.
Apocalypse.
I wanted that card.
Yeah. That would have been a nice card to have. Now you're gonna be just thinking out loud. Wiccan is a really cool card. Next turn, you're gonna be able to draw through all of your stones, and then on the final turn, you're gonna have a 22 power Thanos where you want him.
It's not guaranteed though, right? We only have guarantee 5.
I guess I'm no, because you've got 4, 2 on board, 2 in your hand. You're drawing 2 more.
These are the same though.
Of course. I forgot about why we got the 2 space stones. No, you're right. And you can fill up Sacred Timeline for even more space stones as you need.
Double Moon Knight all the way across the sky. Hit the Thanos. Nice.
Actually, you don't have Soul Stone is what protects the Thanos. I think. Am I wrong?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Well, now you got it.
If our cards do anything, man. I think I just get the Soul Stone down, I guess. I don't know. We're probably in the
play
retreating.
Mind Stone. Play Mind Stone. You can you'll draw through you'll get Power Stone. You'll grow your Thanos.
True.
Yeah, play all of these things. Play your Mind Stone, and play your Soul Stone.
I can only play one.
Okay, this is fine. This is where you need to be.
22 power Thanos is quite large. I don't know how we win the other lanes.
We win the other lanes with what
They
we
have no
draw. I guess.
bullseye. They have no Dracula. They might not have Dracula in the deck. I don't know what they're doing with the APOC. APOC is the other card we're missing. Do we know?
Hang on.
any of the
Somebody
other
stop. Oh shit. Somebody pointed out we could get double Thanos if we went middle.
Yeah, we wouldn't be
That's
able
what we
to play the
probably should have done.
stones, I don't think. We'd have to play three stones and Thanos and wouldn't have the energy. Right, we only have 8. We have to play
I guess
1, 2, 3.
Time Stone has not come down. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
we
a
have to
very
play-
good draw.
We have to play many stones.
I maybe move. Just thinking out loud. Move Shield middle, Mockingbird middle, and then just stones all around, making sure that we get.
Yeah, this could
and,
win.
Do not put. Actually, that doesn't ultimately matter. I always like to do Reality Stone last, just as a hygiene habit, but I don't think that actually matters in any circumstance. There, I think this is a winning line.
Yeah, I like it. They could get more power than us, more middle potentially, but we have a lot. We have a lot of power. If we didn't get that Mockingbird top deck, we are probably on the retreat angle.
I don't even. promising. He's inevitable, is the
He's
thing.
inevitable. Yeah, the thing is he's inevitable.
Well, that's not MODOK.
You know what's bigger than a 22 power Thanos, unfortunately? 20 power
Wow.
Apocalypse.
Holy crap. Okay. Don't know if I saw that line. Probably should have.
I don't know. That is a hard call out by our opponent.
Yeah.
Okay. Oof, that hurt. That was a large APOC.
Well, this is working out okay so far.
Not too shabby.
Notably, we don't have Wiccan active, but we're going to have a couple of Groots in priority, which always feels good.
Yeah. I think we need to snap. I think we need
Yes,
to
we
get,
do.
and especially
Absolutely.
with Luke Cage.
Love it.
I think we need to fight back.
Mhm.
Many Rocket and Groot's right is very, very, very good.
Mhm.
And I think we just throw a
Luke Cage
space stone there
protecting
next turn
the
as well.
bullseye. We still don't know what their last card is.
Frigga, likely? Putting everything right.
Love it.
Our stuff will grow. We don't know what the other card is. All we can think of is potentially Frigga.
Dracula could make
In
sense.
for a penny, in for a pound. Yeah, Dracula makes sense too.
Dakin could make sense.
Yeah, Dakin. Playing right. I like when they play right.
Zap.
I'm hiding Luke Cage middle.
Love it.
And then
I guess probably just stone left. Is that
Stone left.
or-
The Stone left feels a little scary because then we kind of get locked down in that lane.
That's true. And if we do
Maybe just
stone
one.
and a stone mid, we're locked down there kind of too.
Yeah, I like just one
the thing-
stone.
Well, hang on. Just to get out loud, we're only really going to be able to afford one or two cards next turn anyway. Like they're not magicking this turn. I really do think that. Well, because you're removing the two Groots. Okay, it's probably correct. And then just draw a Mockingbird. Are you that good?
Sure hope so. Damn good card too.
So that's a 12 power Apocalypse, and they have two Apocalypse. I don't know if that matters.
Apocalypse. And they got the Proxima.
And we do not have priority.
And we don't have priority. I don't know how good priority would have been anyway, to be fair.
Yeah, that's fair. How big is your gore? Not that big. Is it just? I'm half inclined to throw right here.
They discarded.
Is that crazy?
They discarded Proxima to. They discarded Proxima.
What is in their hand?
Glaive is
If-
their final card.
They have three cards in their hand.
Two
It's an Apocalypse.
Two Apocalypse.
Yeah, so we just need to be able to beat an Apocalypse in any lane. I guess this is a win all three lane situation. Can we do that? Like move one rocket mid, play Thanos left, and a stone in the right. Is that enough? Or yeah, is that win? Does that beat a naked Apocalypse in any of the lanes?
I'm 99% sure it does. The scary thing would be a random top deck.
That Bullseye can they can discard stuff with their Mobius. Nice. Well, shit. Did they just draw that Scorn and hit on the right?
Doesn't
Oh,
matter.
wait.
Right? Yes! Arrgh! Lucas Cage!
Oh my god.
Oh,
And correct me if I'm
what
wrong,
a rush.
They're scoring tag there, right? Or did it tag Modok? I didn't catch that.
I don't fucking know, man. I don't like that. Oh.
Not even close. That might have been the closest or the easiest game of my life. I don't know.
Draw cards. Read that Gambit. They do not have Gambit. Corvus Glaive is their last card. They discarded it with the Modok. Alright, no snapping, no retreating. Just win once before we lose twice. It's just that
Got a
simple.
good curve.
Yeah, I think I still like Groot here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Got
Perfect. And then
him. Bang. Remember, they still haven't popped Vormir.
yeah,
Could get rid of
Captain
expansion
America
diff, but I like drawing, I think.
Sure. Yeah. This is where I'm at. And then do X Mansion good. And notably for chat, Loki's not terribly good against discard.
Okay. Very, very little diff happened there. Jesus Christ. Are we
Disagree.
playing
We're gonna
Tempo
be
Shang?
We're float. No, I don't think we're playing. Shang. I
Oh, we
think
just
wanna
flow
float.
for Sunspot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, what a nice little guy. Oh, wait. Oh.
No,
Sorry,
yes,
sorry.
thank you. All of the liquids that I've drank, my bladder's about to go. So my judgment is impaired, commensurate with that amount. So filter
More
it through
impaired.
that lens. Yes, additional impairment, illegal impairment, heavy machinery no go.
This person has a crazy, weird discard deck.
Well, it's weird. They have a not huge collection level, and that avatar came from the first month of retail. So they've just been playing a long time, I think, off and on. And just their collection levels, or their collection is weird. That said, they got swarms 4 days.
I'm really happy we didn't Tempo Shang. Okay, notably, that is cleared now. We are continuing to draw absolute garbage. Are we looking for stats?
Well, think about like what is a single card that
I think they bullseye this turn, if I had to guess.
our options are this: we Loki and draw one of their cards, or lose a power, Reality Stone, and draw one of our cards. I don't know if there's anything in their deck or our deck that would be like, oh, if we have that, we win. I can't think of it, but I'm just thinking out loud of that. Those are the two options.
It might just be full pass.
I think you're probably right, and then we just have to hope that we can set up a win in one of the other.
We could try and draw Bird, though, someone mentioned. Or Luke Cage. Maybe getting one card out is good.
Sure. And it appears they did not. Oh, I guess we don't know yet.
Oh, spooky. Yeah, okay, they did
So
play
they
Bullseye.
did,
I was
they did.
kind of expecting that. So now we have Shang on the Morb.
That's extremely good to know. And strange category.
I think no matter what, we will be able to get Shang on the Morb.
I'd say that's a good bet.
We do have many shawarmas, though. Plethora, even.
And the amount of power on the board, a little bit bigger than ours.
That is bullshit. I'll just be the one to say it.
So what I'm thinking about, and I don't know if this wins, but I'm just we like move Rocket left, and like do virtually nothing else, and predict that they are going to attempt to get over the top right.
I don't think full float wins, though. No, we're up 7. Full float. It's only one discarded Apocalypse, right? But they could play swarm. They have
if I'm
many
them,
swarms.
just thinking out. If I'm them, I think, all right, mid is one. I'm not going to worry about mid. So what's the other lane that I'm going to win? I think if I'm them, I'm going to attempt to win right. And if they, I guess so. A swarm plus an apocalypse. We don't beat that.
Yeah, I think we're just dead, unfortunately.
Have they discarded apocalypse? We've seen that they have it in their hand.
I'm pretty sure
I don't think that
Reborn. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Then can we win with like Shang anything mid? Like move the shield away?
No.
All right.
Well, maybe. Wait, maybe this is
like.
enough.
Does that win?
I don't think so, but I mean, we have no plays, man.
That was an unfortunate, strange academy.
Power must be controlled.
We almost tied one.
Not even. That's how we get casserole.
Now we get casserole, indeed. All right, last one, best one, baby.
Destiny will arrive.
Destiny will arise type shit. Come on, let's go. Cards. You have the Burb. You have Sanctum, but they also have
Proxima Midnight.
Proxima Midnight.
But we have Space Stone. Space Stone is the one card that we have down. So what we can do, just thinking out loud, we can absolutely win mid without any. I think that the play is to get we're going to plan on playing Thanos mid on 6. How do we lock up one of these other lanes early? Given that they played Mobius left, I think I'm maybe trying to play for right. Do you want to feed them a Loki? Do you want to turn it off with Reality Stone?
I'm looking at our deck. I don't think too many other cards we really want out of our deck.
I'm inclined to agree. I think you play Loki here, and give them whatever. And maybe Reality Stone. No, on the left.
I think board space is going to be at a premium here.
Yeah, you're probably not wrong. Meek is a card that they can use to win mid as well. I don't think they're going to expect Thanos. Most opponents don't see it coming.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You like this? I like Luke Cage to give some bullseye.
Yeah, would we want to play Luke Cage right? I think the answer is no, because
because they're going to play another card. They're going to give us a card as well.
Yeah, they're going to give us a card. Of course.
Blade for Bird. Yep. I don't think we need to rush to get the Bird down. Turn 6 is always Thanos middle, right? So turn 7, which is next turn, we can go like Bird, Blade, right, if we need.
Yeah.
There's the Glaive.
Hate that. Well, the thing is, they now have more swarms in their hands, and they can grow Meek to the level that beats our Thanos middle. I don't like that at all.
And you need to draw and get Proxima down as well.
I think Blade here is I'm sorry. What is the card that they? Okay, because you have the option. Is there like a trash card that they can feed you that would suck for you?
I don't think so. Anything is
Swarm
points.
is it?
Yeah.
Would you? I guess did you want to do Blade to defend against them giving you a worse card right now?
I don't think they could give us a worse card. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
No Proxima, no Proxima, no Proxima, no Proxima, no Proxima, no Proxima, no Proxima. Please,
my fear
no
is that
Proxima.
Meek is going to get big enough to beat us naked. Fuck. And they have an Apocalypse. They just got everything that they needed to get.
Hear me out. They move Meek, we win.
Sure. I mean, that is the line. Like, this is what you have to do in this situation. If you lose 99 paths out of 100, you have to play the one that wins, even if it loses 99 times out of 100, because it's the only way that you can win.
Got casserole.
Yep. That just is what it is.
Yeah, Reality Stone YOLO might have been a better play. Rough, man.
And I can't talk you into Mobius?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, those were a good
Absolutely
games.
not.
We played super well. There's virtually no instance that could be like, that was a big mistake that cost us a game or a series. I don't think that happened.
To be fair, we played against an S tier deck. My opponent's deck was not an S tier deck, I don't think. It was a very weird, like, cook. But, I mean, I think we played as well as we could. They played really well, too. We're
And
not
those are
changing
great
Mobius.
games.
You're not allowed to put Mobius in my decks. All right, chat, we're going to get 3-minute ad break. We're going to go to the bathroom. Don't want to see the ad? You can pay $6. You can check see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe button. Use the little Prime toggle. If you're watching YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. In 3 minutes. Oh, we will be back.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Two chairs, riveting content. How's everybody doing? I would like to hear in this chat right now.
Everybody's a Binks fan.
How you doing? What's going on? You having a nice day? I'm having a lovely day. I hope that you guys are having half as much fun as I am being with you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna run another ticket. Chatter. What's up, Nate?
Not much. Just hanging out.
You have a pee break?
Well, but before you run the next, I did. It was fantastic. Thank you for asking.
Of course.
Do you want to make any? I mean,
I want Red
all
Guardian.
Mobius joking aside, you like Red Guardian instead of Rock and Groot, instead of Copycat, instead of Luke Cage? What do you think?
Not sure. Rock and Groot has helped us quite a bit. So has Copycat.
I think probably Luke Cage is the most cuttable card.
Yeah.
Just for the folks at home, if you're like, oh, I want to play this deck, and for whatever reason you don't want to run Mobius, the Luke
Because you're not a
is
terrorist.
pretty important against Affliction and or your Toxic or whatever you call that meta. We have not run into that in this run. I have seen it a fair amount recently. If you don't need Luke, and if you do need Luke. But we haven't seen it, so that's what we're doing.
We also activated Wiccan, I think, once. which feels really bad. I feel like we got really
That,
unlucky with draws.
We certainly did. There was a I'm not. We shouldn't cut it. If you remove Wiccan, you should change this whole list.
Yeah.
I think this is how Conquest works, man. For the folks at home, you're just not going to win most of the time.
Okay. I really like my hand.
I do too. Cloning Bats is real cool. If you had like a Mockingbird in your hand, I'd say that this is it's almost a snappable thing. But yeah, this is.
Well, we'll see what the second location is. We also play many time stones left and get multiple Thanos.
Oh, that'll work. I would say Loki into time stone.
I'm gonna play time stone left.
You're costing yourself a draw if you do this. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but be advised that you are.
Yeah, I want to play Thanos on 4 left, I think.
Okay.
Fine. We run into Scream after we get Lucas. Always go full Gamma Labs?
So that deck doesn't run Shang, right?
Nah.
And even if it does, like, make them have it. Yeah. And then Soulstone right, probably.
Do need to get the Soulstone down. I want to play it left because of space issues. I want to play it left because they're going to play a card and pull a card and then might get awkward. Because we're just going to what? But we're going to play Thanos left. Thanos left.
Great. And now even a cannonball is not an automatic win for them in Gamma Lab now.
No, you fuck!
Hey, no, it's okay. Multiple just do the same thing, just cannonball all day. Cannonball and cloning bats, I think you're going to be just fine.
Keep cannonballing?
Yeah.
Cannonball army roll out. How are they going to beat middle? Look at how big it is. Out of your screen. I don't want to play with you anymore.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Now, do you maybe want to do nothing? Like, if they have you're gonna have probably the ability to play in 2 or even 3 of the spaces next turn, and I expect Cannonball's one of their cards. And okay, just or that.
Bye. Yeah, I don't think they wanted to face many cannonballs. I think that was.
It's one of my least favorite things about Cannonball is when there's multiple
onslaught of cannonballs.
Cannon's Ball, I believe, is
Cannon's bald. Don't call it Cannon's bald, man. Ah!
I hang on. I would probably put Captain America. Well, that works too. I was gonna say maybe put him left, and then. But the argument here, and I don't know if the turns thing. If you put him left, with the Bifrost, if you end up on turn 4 with the disc on that location, you just get an extra proc.
I think you're right. No, you're definitely correct. You have Scream too, you piece. Polaris middle, very likely. I hate our draw.
No, I'd probably put Mind Stone Loki on the right. And just lose on the right. And sorry, you should have moved the shield.
Yeah, you're right. I was thinking Scream, but there is no Scream.
No, I guess it's going to be here this turn anyway. But yeah.
No, we could have gotten one more proc.
Yeah, and then just more draws. Yeah, I think that's correct for sure. And then Time Stone, Space Stone, right. And just give up that.
This will go first. They'll all move, kill all of our stuff. We have a fresh lane.
Yep. The alternative is you could turn off Bifrost, but I think that's going to help us more.
Yeah, do you want to snap? I'm gonna snap
This is
it.
the first game of the series. I love like being more aggressive with the first game of a long conquest.
I feel like with Titan, we're gonna have a very formidable middle lane.
Yeah.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
It's actually good that they did that and activated the scream on the card that's gonna die anyway.
That's fair. They did get an extra Craven situation they wouldn't have otherwise got. But yeah, they are. Is that full there? They can't get out of there easy?
Yeah.
Now you just have to draw Cannonball? Or do you think you can get big enough with Gore or Thanos?
Thanos Gore is big enough.
We also have to. They have Arrow. Be advised, they have Arrow. That's something to.
Yeah. Well, I guess
play
Gore
around as appropriate.
sucks now.
I think that you have to contest right because the Cannonball will just cook you in one of the other two lanes. Like, can you get big enough? Is that going to be big enough? I'm just thinking out loud. If you don't want to, you're not going to be able to move the shield there because it's going to hurt you more than it hurts him.
Mm-hmm.
Hurt you, help him more than it helps you.
Yeah.
Maybe you can't contest right.
I think we have to. I think you're right that we have to.
Just draw Cannonball.
I think Gore will be able to contest as long as we play enough on reveals. The scary thing is, how do we beat Cannonball left? So Gore. Oh, maybe we can't. We can't play very much with Gore, can we?
It's gonna be Gore and Cannonball are 2. Yeah, I don't.
This is 8. And we expect them to play a Cannonball left is what we're expecting. So we go here, so it steals the buff, or it steals that. This will go to 25. They hit this middle. That'll bring us to... I think it's big enough.
11, yeah.
I don't think it's big enough.
No,
It
'cause
doesn't
he's gonna
activate
grow from
itself. Does it activate
The
itself?
shield will grow. Look at 13.
Be 13.
And then you're adding 15 power.
They had 2 though. Are you
Oh, 'cause
sure?
the
I
screen.
don't think so.
Oh no, I forget. Their scream is going to grow, and then you will not be big
Yeah.
enough for sure. If the scream did not grow, your Craven is going to 13. The Kingpin is adding 1 because of a net 1, and I think that you're big enough. But this is the exact situation we were talking about earlier. There's a super narrow thread that we can win, and do we like find that exact thing, or just get out and win another day?
Yeah.
Universe shall be set right.
Copycat Miles. That's a nice one to have.
Yep. They also a likely thing for them to have had is Miles Cannonball, which just cooks you several different ways.
I'm happy we have this card.
Seemed good. And then you're gonna probably get priority if they play. Oh. I was going to say if they play Scream, but they're not playing Scream. They're playing a large Iron Patriot.
It's free.
I think you should kind of have to throw mid, and I would probably maybe put Rock and Groot left. Is that silly?
You want a Red Guardian the Kingpin?
That's an yeah. That's
Because I think they're going to
The
be able to
better target-
hide the Scream no matter what.
yeah. I'd say the better targets
well take
are
a
out
target
there,
away.
but they're not there now. This is probably the right play. You're probably right there.
And this will give us Prio. Build the free move. I'm thinking here.
Yeah, what beats you? If they can play Scream Spider-Man and they hit the wrong target?
It's no shot, right?
Okay.
I don't think they even. I don't even think they can test it. And then Rockin' and Groot will be sitting here. Could soak
I
this
like
turn.
Yeah. Do you maybe even want to snap?
No Scream? Yeah, I do. There's also an argument to try and get Iron Patriot on this turn.
I think this is the line. Well, I guess if you put Iron Patriot...
No, yeah, because we want to... We can Rockin' and Groot next turn, right?
Yep. Oh, yeah, I would put Iron Patriot left. And then, because they're not going to be able to actually play anything left next turn. They have to play
that's a great point. And put this middle.
And move the shield left for just extra points.
Oh, yeah.
Left.
Put you down there.
That's a funny card.
Nice. Getting Pile is very good.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we are in a huge winning position here. Kind of like the only play. We have Eliath. Potential Thanos reality. We got everything. Ooh, double shot. Not big Thanos? Nah, getting Rocket and Groot down now I think is better.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Bang. Nice. Another good two.
I really don't have a sense of how good Rocket and Groot is compared to other 3 costs, but it feels really good when it hits, and it feels really bad when it hits you.
Yeah, I mean, even one shot, you're getting a moving 3/5. Like, it's crazy. Okay, no Kingpin to worry about. Wiccan is in the deck, surprisingly. I know it doesn't seem like it.
I keep forgetting about that.
Wiccan is in the deck.
While you went to the bathroom, I snuck over there and just took him out.
Fake draw. My favorite kind of draw. Do this.
Yep. And just for the chat of it all, something that is on both of our minds for sure is shenanigans they can pull on the last turn or earlier to kick something out of Mojo World and automatically win that lane.
Not gonna group middle.
That seems good.
Might be able to fill all the lanes, crazily. We love when our Rocket and Groot goes first. Yes, we do, folks. In my opinion, no Scream. No.
Would you consider Loki Copycat?
I want an Iron Patriot. All right. I want an Iron Patriot. I wanted an Iron Patriot left and force them to play a bunch of cards left to stop it.
That's not a bad idea. That's awful greedy, but that might have been correct.
Why is it greedy?
Because you already had a bunch of high value cards in your hand. Like you.
Yeah, but they aren't forward discounted.
Yeah, I mean, with the Loki, you would have gotten. Hey, Wiccan, welcome.
Hello, Wiccan. I've missed you.
And again, I like Soul before Space.
Okay. Literally the only reason is that it's 2 power instead of 1, but you're probably right.
And I guess this deck probably doesn't run Shank. Just as a matter of course, getting it down, you know, it makes it cannonball proof or cannonball kill proof. It's just my default order of operations. It might not matter.
We copycatted their Scream. Oh no.
That's pretty sweet, but we have this has not gone super well.
I was gonna snap if Gamma Lab didn't come down.
No. What you need to do is draw Shang-Chi.
Forehead.
Oh, we're not going to draw anything. I think this might be a leave.
Potentially GG go next.
Yeah.
I mean, if they give us time, we'll take the time.
Neighborhood Spider-Man here.
That probably is good for us.
Yeah, probably. Now I'm just Cannonball is such a card though. I really, I don't know.
Yeah.
Where I'm at now is when a move deck with Cannonball locks up one lane as they just have with Gamma Lab, Cannonball simply wins the game. Now we have a chance to draw into our Shang-Chi, but I'm not thrilled with where we are.
Mm-hmm. Like Rocket and Groot middle.
Yeah.
But also think about Rocket and Groot left to try and have priority for Eliath.
That is an option. I think that the likely thing is they're going to try and either Stegron left or try and suck anything mid. So I think you have to Rocket and Groot here. Yep.
Shanked up top.
Oh shit!
No, can we win? Can we win against
what they were going to do?
Cannonball
If
middle?
I think the most likely thing for them to do is Cannonball mid.
Yeah.
So do you like is Shang-Chi left? Sorry, Shang-Chi right. Is what you're doing enough to win?
50-50.
Should you play the Sam Wilson left? Is that no? Because you want to move
Yeah.
the
Middle maybe
no.
though.
I think that's something to consider. I think what you've got here with either Sam in the middle or Sam on the right. I'm not smart enough to tell you which one's correct.
If I move Groot right, it goes left. I mean, that is all inning against...
They also have it snapped.
Exact
which
card.
makes
And
me
they could play...
wonder-
Oh, no, they can't play Miles. I think we just do this. Vibe.
I think it's fine.
Has to be more than 4. Not enough. Bang.
Power must be controlled.
Heck yeah.
Power controlled. All right. Notably, it didn't put Captain America middle there. We lose, I think, to the Moore Island buff.
Yeah, we definitely do. Good job. Good job playing correctly and having his Polaris steal the correct card.
Yeah, I think Shield is the only one that loses us the game. Bye, Trisk. Thanks for playing. Thanks for hanging out, Trisk.
Yeah, this is going well. These are great games. I am super happy with how like interesting all of these games are. It's kind of how the deck plays broadly, but these are good games all around.
Yeah, we love playing Choose Your Own Adventure when we play Marvel Snap. You know, you like to have a lot of win conditions, a lot of different ways to play. Plus, it makes for good yapping back and forth.
No, indeed. Bad ideas going everywhere.
Shall be set right.
It's just
Yeah,
a litany of bad
Spider-Man
ideas.
Giga lost in the game. It did. That was a unwinnable game until they fed it to us. Now, that was not necessarily the quote-unquote wrong play, but that definitely gave us the ability to win. Oh, okay.
Another
I guess I
Scream
like-
Enjoyer.
I like Loki. And then you got to curve all the way up to maybe this is even a snap. You're gonna
we're
get
just
Scream down.
we're just a Scream deck now. We're just them,
Yeah.
but better.
A-
And
a-
we're gonna
a
get
Scream-
Loki done.
Yes, we're gonna get
And Wiccan.
all their cards and Wiccan.
Yeah, we're just you, but better in peace. Who's this guy? Nate the Great Martin, friend of the show. Conquest extraordinaire.
Aficionado
Aficionado, if you would.
hanging
Oh,
out.
and I would. Scream Sarah.
I would
huh?
as well. What is it? What is this deck? Yeah, his name is Binks.
Hey, we got Arrow for a Scream deck. My shield! How dare you? Do we need to get the Kingpin down? I don't think so. Do you have any strong opinions of getting this Kingpin down?
I mean, like, Do you really think you're going to fill up left? Maybe because we're going to play Sarah next turn. I would say there's
We have
a real argument to doing it.
We have so much energy and so much shit to do.
Yeah, okay.
Everything's going to keep getting cheaper. Unless they somehow win right here. I have no idea how the fuck they would.
Uh-oh. Jeffrey Sarah.
Jeffrey Sarah sounds good. You want an arrow? I think we'd rather arrow a card not off of Shuri's Lab.
Well, if you arrow, you're moving.
Yeah, you're removing a big
copycat.
card. Yeah. I think we hold arrow.
Yeah.
We're gonna be able to play so much next turn. We could play like
Yes, we will.
Mockingbird, Cannonball, Arrow, Thanos. Maybe I don't.
I can't even count that high.
They shanging us?
I think that's their Sarah. So now I probably put arrow in the right lane because that minimizes you'll move nothing. And then
I kind of want to move
do
something. I kind of don't care about moving the Sarah out now if we're gonna shoot it twice with Scream. Here's my thought process. Pull Sarah middle, double shoot with Scream. We have 4, 4, 9. They have 6. Yeah, it's not, you're right. I guess that isn't even that good.
How about like Thanos? Okay, do what you're doing. Thanos right, Cannonball left. Oh, you can't afford those.
Mockingbird it is. How on earth do they beat this?
I guess their own Cannonball could like Cannonball something get.
Actually, Shang right is a real thing that could happen. Ouch.
What is their list?
Maybe we should have arrowed
that's
left.
A weird.
I think we should have arrowed left.
Yeah, yes, for sure. Let that be a lesson to chat. What is their list? Is this something is this meta? I've never seen anything like this. Move with Sarah.
Sarah Scream Soup with Adam Warlock as a joke.
With Adam Warlock, yeah. These combination of cards have never touched my eyes.
Bad Sarah control type beat. Yeah, that sounds right to me.
That broadly favors us, I think, but we got our big beefy boys in our hand.
There's some beefy boys still to be had. Do you want to get rid of Mindscape? I don't really want.
The thing is, I think yes, but no. I'm afraid of Cannonball, but they can do that on 5. Yeah, it's probably fine to get rid of.
Yeah, I don't want to give him my Goliath too terribly much.
And there's Shank. Yeah,
Cannonball.
I think all right. Well.
Snaps on us, huh?
I don't know what that means. What do you think that means?
What that means either.
I'd probably just stay for a cube and maybe Scream left and just Scream right. Okay.
I mean, this is gonna get so full.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we don't have too many things. We could tank the 2-point shot.
Oh, see, that's some power.
Yummy.
Okay. Just deal and leave. Yeah, that's pretty fine.
Yeah.
And if they redraw Polaris and try and move into Quantum Tunnel and your Nightcrawler gets pulled, then you're fine with the board space. Oh, and you're fine with board space there too. I don't love our position, but I don't hate it either.
It's really fun drawing all these cards that do nothing.
Yeah, I guess Kingpin middle and into something big. All right. Galacta. See a lot of winning here.
No prio for Eliath sucks.
The only play that you kind of have is Cannonball mid or left. I guess there is a Cannonball right argument, but now you're gonna win any of the lanes. I don't think there's a big enough.
Do this and do this. If they don't play left, it does kill it. But I mean, this is just.
They're gonna play right. They're absolutely playing
Yeah.
right.
I think we just run.
Escaped.
MC Shang right. What would be Shanging for? Magento? I don't know if they would have Magento in a Sarah version.
Galacta, if they're presumably playing a card that is 9 or more power, Galacta would make it Shangable. Or sorry, 7 or more power.
I mean, nothing in their deck that wasn't already on the board.
Yeah, I don't think we could have won that, and if we could have, it was a very narrow thing, and I'm fine leaving.
Yeah. Hundo P. I don't like them having 2 on reveals.
I agree. And, like, it helps us with draws, but our hand's already pretty full. And it looks like we're maybe going to have, maybe Prio? I guess, is that, Rocket and Brute mid? Is that... Hey! Oh, no, we don't have Wiccan active. That son of a bitch. So they have drawn, and there's a move location. I think we run here? Is this 1 cube?
Yeah.
We're not going to have Wiccan. We have a cheap Thanos. I don't hate staying, but I also don't hate leaving. It's just 1 cube.
He has 4. We have a cheap... let's stay. Fuck it. Kind of want to rock in a Groot right.
Okay. You can do... Oh, to stop the Adam Warlock of it all. You're losing the Abbey draw, but no, I don't know how much that matters. I guess you're not losing the Abbey draw.
Yeah, thank you, opponent. Very kind of you.
Yeah, and then just red. You almost want to fill right here to stop the Kingpin from just screwing you too hard. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Seems fine. Scream this turn sucks, but...
Well, really, you're only... I mean... It's only taken from 1 card, and I think you're not in the world's worst position. As you say, we got a cheap Thanos. I think Mockingbird will get free.
That reality stone ever do to you, man?
I think that you Thanos Mockingbird this turn and hope to get priority and perhaps win with Eliath on the final turn. The alternative is just a naked gore and then adjust next turn.
I'm gonna move the Rocket and Groot, which looks stupid. Well, this could just be their Sarah turn, actually.
I think it's probably... Let's count on that. Yeah, this takes priority from a Sarah in any location, and then maybe... what? No, we don't have that priority anymore. But that is a card.
It's a good card.
So Shang left, and then what? Move Rocket middle and play a 2-drop, or no, that just ties. I think that maybe Rocket and Groot middle, and then just hear me out. Rocket and Groot middle.
Space for
and then you put one of your 2-drops left just to potentially, if they cannonball mid, it takes it to the right.
Dude, I want to go all in against Cannonball mid.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah. I think that this is a line for sure. have they played Miles? Like, so no card moved like next turn, so they can't do Miles Cannonball.
Even if they do, it wins right. Like if they go Miles right, Cannonball middle, we still win.
Kind of forgot about the Jeffrey moving.
Fuck you, man. Oh.
Power must be controlled.
That's unfortunate. That means that Cannonball was in their deck still, and they literally didn't draw it. We would have won if they had drawn Cannonball. Because why would you play Stegron Nightcrawler when you could play Cannonball Nightcrawler, right? I think we just unfortunately lost to our opponent getting bad draw.
Mm-hmm.
That play
your play was certainly better if they had Cannonball, but
I think so. It'd take a long time though.
He did point at you whenever the match began. I don't know if that means, hey, you're streaming and I'm about to snipe you, but
Loki?
It's also, yeah, sure.
And it kicked at him. I promise you, if we knew they were going to play Scream along with Jeff at the exact same time, the same turn, like I'm sure you're basing that on, we wouldn't have done it either. I don't think it was the right play at the time.
I probably do Kingpin middle to like put them in a prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah.
Maybe Jeff Power Stone
Phil middle. Yeah.
Yep. This is a Polaris. Who cares? Yep.
Play. Can you give us a fucking good card, bro? It's actually impossible that you keep drawing this horrifically.
Oh man, thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, this guy's deck is weird as hell. I guess you just Gamora right. I don't think I see another line.
Could work. Play everywhere but right.
You really didn't have another line there, other than move Jeff and lock yourself up mid. It does not seem to be a way for you to get priority, so what I'm thinking about is the value of Alliance is not that high. Oh, it is the final turn. I don't know, man.
Maybe we gotta run. Somehow it's still not high stakes.
Yep, yeah. Move. I don't like playing move. It doesn't feel good to me. I'm not saying it's bad, but whenever I play against move, it always feels uncertain in a way that makes me wonder if move is actually incredible. And just if piloted correctly, it would be consistently the highest win rate in these things.
Yeah, I think Scream is really solid. Okay. Sorry. And then Loki Time Stone left?
Yep. I would yeah.
Just hope one of them dies. Playing Loki was the problem, honestly. I think you're incorrect there, but
I mean, it turned out to be the problem, but that doesn't mean that playing it was wrong. And then what you can do, if you want to or need to, is you can Soulstone Thanos. Oh, I guess we're moving anyway. Swap location. So
so I put him like here.
Right. Yeah.
So Avengers Compound lands on him.
Or Danger Room, and it's extra dangerous to play there.
Just have it not die. They're playing Scream left. They're psychopaths. Ah, you thought this was a 1-cost still, didn't you, bud? And then I'm thinking we just Sarah middle.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yep.
Because this is going to move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nice! Huge. That was a huge misplay.
That's real big.
I want to draw. Thanos Soulstone. And then there's even a chance we could like fulfill the lanes and then they're
Yeah, do you want to maybe put Nightcrawler down so you can move him in the danger room? Or do you think you're going to be able to afford enough to play everything else anyway?
It's a great question.
I think that you don't play it. Now that I look at the board and how much your shit's going to cost, I don't think that you need to play it.
Yeah.
And you can always move it to the mid if you want to next turn. Oh, there's Jeffrey.
Okay. I think we like Rocket and Group middle.
Yeah, and how about Stegron Spider-Man left?
Background Miles. This is Miles, not.
I mean, yes, but yes. Just thinking out loud, and then
Polaris right.
sure, yeah,
I feel like this is a strong lane.
yeah, and then yeah. So Miles
here.
left, and then yeah, leave a spot for no, don't. I would not. I mean, do we? Oh no, you have Soulstone down. You have Soulstone down. I like.
Yeah, where
playing
would they
that
be
Nightcrawler.
cannonballing us?
Well, if they cannonball right, it will do nothing if you with your Soulstone down. So I like the Nightcrawler middle. I think this wins against everything.
I like it too.
Oop.
Oops. Oops. Beats Cannonball left even. Nice. Fuck you, man. That is certainly not enough. All right, 3-3. Yeah, they're running a weird, like, Sarah control version of Scream. Actually, pretty cool. It's a cool deck.
It also is very collection level friendly. That's something I don't often. I'm not at your fraction of level content creator, but like if you're trying to showcase a deck that can perform without having a lot of cards, this is doing pretty well, and I can see it being pretty flexible.
Okay, Iron Patriot is so good, man. I haven't had access to that. They've had Kingpin on one.
Welcome to the
every
party,
game.
Wiccan.
Hello, Wiccan. We have missed you. Fuck you, man.
No, okay, yeah, this is better. You get extra mana for the post season.
I want to snap here. I absolutely
Yeah,
want
that
to
seems
snap
fine.
here.
I would say maybe put Rocket and Groot middle. Is that? Yeah, and you're getting the Orchid discount. Yeah, this is. Yeah, that's lights out.
Huge. All right, now they got to beat us 3 times, or probably twice, right?
Twice.
Yeah.
In the situations like this, obviously we want to win. But whenever you lose to a player who doesn't have a ton of cards and like maybe doesn't have an Infinity Avatar at all, it does, and we played our best anyway. That's a pretty good outcome. Just to say, we're gonna play to win. But if we don't, I'm not gonna cry.
No
baby
mercy.
tears. I mean, yeah, we're not showing any mercy, to be clear.
Merciless.
That's cool. You got that
90%.
I if you're gonna do, I like Time Stone on the left, and then maybe.
Yeah,
Soulstone on the right.
yeah. You're right. Keep the good one. Bang, bang.
Yeah. The guy says, "Looks like a Sanctum deck." It kind of does, doesn't it?
A little spooky. I want to go Iron Patriot left.
Do you want to turn off Spider Island? Does that, like, oddly enough, like, their cards don't. I'm not saying that we should, but
I think we
their
should.
cards. Okay.
Yeah. They're not going to like that we did this because they're trying to move shit. You're not allowed to move stuff. You're not allowed. I guess Spider-Man right is actually a little scary. It could lock us down. Scream Nightcrawler. No more Scream for you.
No more Scream for him.
I'm wondering if we just rip this copycat left.
Like we're worried about a Polaris filling us up here. I don't hate that because I think, well, If they do,
They're going to try and fill us, and this is just, I mean, we pay 1 to get a random 3 cost, which I think is really good.
question: when Magneto becomes discounted, we can't play it in Christmas Cosmos.
Correct.
Okay. Oh, are they filling up over here?
Probably
Polaris
Spider-Man.
coming right.
Oof. Oh no, it's a nightmare.
Now Magento can go nowhere.
Yet. But the Surtur grows. Surely they don't have Cannonball, and if they have Cannonball, then it becomes, I don't know, something that wins us the game. Maybe Polaris we can sneak out a win, too. Oh, we can't play Polaris. Only play?
Yeah, it's easy. We don't have to think too terribly hard.
What? Easy. Not even close, man.
Not even close.
Not even freaking close, brother. I cannot believe they didn't play that card left and move one of their cards right. That just wins always, if I'm not mistaken. That was a terrible choice. Why didn't they just win right, chat?
Yeah, you know. Our win rate here is pretty strong, by the way. Like we haven't sealed the deal, but I feel like we're
we've lost
on balance.
twice. I think we've won like 8.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty good.
Have you considered cutting Wiccan at this point? I've thought about it, but just you wait when it hits, man. Just you freaking
I believe
wait.
we've activated it once. I feel like we have activated
We've
it
activated
one
it
time.
twice. We've activated it twice.
Oh, twice? Well, shit. That is a
Why did they
magical
thumbs
draw.
up
You
me?
got to-
It's kind of funny because usually I like the Galactus okay, but the I feel like the all right, board space is an issue, so I don't think we play the Power Stone to try and keep
yeah,
Wiccan
it
alive.
activates Wiccan, but like that's a weird.
Yeah, like whatever card we play left, we have to be like super confident. Jesus
Oh, that's
Christ, man.
so. Just spitballing here. You play Mind Stone left.
Right?
Oh, actually, yeah. And then Power Stone. Shit. Well, what I want to do is I want Sam Wilson, Captain America, to end up left. And I don't know if there's a way to do that without possibly throwing Savage Land. So what you might consider doing.
We might just have
is
to throw
Mind-
Savage Land no matter what, right?
Yeah.
Do
So
we
maybe
even want
play
more
Sam.
stones? Like, don't we want to do this?
That's a good point. That's a good point. And then the risk here is the Power Stone goes middle, but we're in a good position. Okay, that's fine. We're in a good position to win the rest. So we have no indication on discard.
Some kind of hella list.
Yeah. So I no longer like. Well, no, because hella happens with Goliath here. Here's what I do if I am you. We just have to struggle for priority,
Mhm.
and then we can Goliath to turn off whatever. Or if we don't have priority, then Shang-Chi kind of wins. So maybe we have it both ways and we play just normal.
We can play like Mind Stone left, Copycat Blinket.
Sure.
Which could be a litany of good cards.
Yeah, I love it. Because you're removing 2 stones from the deck and everything.
Well, it doesn't matter. The stones don't matter because it's a higher card, but
Oh, yes, you're right, of course.
if I'm not mistaken, Shang pops himself.
So if
like-
you no, here's what I'm thinking that we do.
Yep.
Well, they might play Hella right. If you play you move the shield as you have done.
Mhm.
You play Mockingbird middle. You have priority going into the last turn, and you simply Eliath on the right and win the game.
Life on the left, I'm guessing you mean?
Yes, sorry, dyslectic.
My dyslexic brother.
Shield on the right, Mockingbird middle. You have priority. Eliath left, win the last turn if they don't do some sort of.
I want to kill the Gore. Really bad. If we kill the Gore, we always have prio. Because shield stays right.
And then you have a 1-cost Mocking. Well, your stone is going to die. You can't. The next turn you. Well, okay. You're not going to be able to afford Mockingbird and
Iron Man.
Power must be controlled.
And now we just win middle. They can't win middle. We just win. How do they win? They have no way of winning. We just play Thanos middle.
Yep. Loki left for arrow purposes.
We definitely should have snapped at some point, I think.
Yeah, we're trying too hard to figure out what's going on. Yeah, this is
Lose to like location change, random weirdness.
Minions to me.
Okay, good start.
easy enough.
I think it's Conchu Hella. Conchu Hella makes a lot of sense. And luckily, bad deck, so.
I kind
They
of like
have really
Rip and
good
Loki
cards.
turn 1.
Yeah, they have good cards.
Yeah, and you're going to be able to afford them.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what comes down right now, or into your hand in the next location, I think snapping is appropriate. Well, now, perhaps not. It changes my calculus a little bit because we don't have Hela and they might.
Yeah.
I say maybe don't snap and then
I gotta go Jin Time Stone and then blink the Time Stone.
that sounds lovely. Space Stone lets you put Thanos in the middle, and we don't have it. It's gone forever. We Loki'd it away.
We have Hella now.
We do have Hela.
Pretty exciting. I want to blink the Time Stone, I think. Maybe get some
Yep. You wanna
discard.
snap?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I don't even think we go for like Soulstone Thanos middle against Hela pretty often. It's kind of scary. If they just beat it, then we just feel like an idiot. Remember Ravona in this list? It has Iron Man, Jubilee, and Gore. Funnily
it
enough,
seems like
Jubilee not a bad Conchu target in this deck either.
Oh yeah, it's even a
interesting.
very good Conchu target. You like the low power cards that do stuff.
Time Stone left, Iron Patriot left.
God,
Probably Rockin' and Groot left.
Yeah, this is borderline snap worthy, but their deck can high roll, so like yeah, this is
Yeah.
good.
We just have to see if they get a crazy setup or not. Murder World.
There's an argument to Iron Patrioting middle. I'm not advocating for it, but I'm just saying. I think probably we don't want to do that now that I think about it. But
Yeah.
you would win it every time. I think you're probably going to win it every time this way too. The only way you don't is if they play Gambit and Rocket and Groot seems pretty good to me.
On Groot.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe-
ready to
maybe
snap
snap.
here. Yeah.
Yep.
With the Goliath and so much priority, I think we can often
the
figure
Hulk
out where
that's
they're
going to
gonna
be-
Hella.
2-cost Hulk is pretty good, I am told. I have heard.
Oh, they can't Jubilee left. I don't know how they would. I don't think they can beat this. Okay, Iron Man in the pool. 2-cost Hulk. Probably play it now in case they're Mobius degenerates.
also
like
don't hate.
this.
I was gonna say, getting your copy, your Jubilee down, is maybe something to consider.
Yeah.
But I don't hate your line either. You're getting a pretty cheap Mockingbird, and you got turns to play.
Nate, I hate Mobius, man. I don't trust anyone.
Does
not
this
to
deck run Mobius? I don't think this deck
I don't
does.
trust any decks not to run Mobius, man. I ran into so much Mobius discard yesterday.
Probably fine. Probably fair.
I do want to die.
Then let's do it. Let's leave it.
Oh,
as is.
allegedly the OTA is out, so between games, some of our cards might change.
Mid game.
I think that's how it would work. I'm pretty sure next game that starts. Iron Patriot nerfed? Oh god, what happened?
Oh no! I've been dumping resources into upgrading that.
Copycat, Mind Stone? Copycat left?
Yeah, and then maybe reality on the well, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's probably worth considering. It looks like Iron Patriot has the nerf is the cost of the card that it gives you. We'll talk more about it as the game proceeds.
Big gore.
Well, I hear that Shang-Chi's a pretty good card.
What's left in their discard pool? Just Iron Man?
Sounds good to me.
Is that it? Ghost Rider to 4/5. Pixie to 2/2. Sauron 2/2. Ah, for Starbrand. That's quite nice.
Minions to me.
I am Iron Man.
Iron Man would be very scary.
My gosh, how many points? I believe the term.
I like that we win without the Shang.
Power must be controlled.
We do, don't we? But you know, 3 locations is better than 2 locations.
Every season pass card nerfed since AV. Did Agamotto get nerfed?
No, but what he's saying, in 2 months, Agamotto will be nerfed.
Ah.
I'm not sure. Like, that is not completely held true, but it has happened a couple of times.
Okay, I'm pretty sure if we draw Iron Patriot, the card will be nerfed. Wait, did they? Oh, I guess this did get nerfed. The shield did get nerfed. Okay. Agamotto is garbage, though?
I don't think Agamotto. I like Agamotto.
What are you talking about? I don't care about Snap. I'd even snap back to be rude. Fight me? Just look up the stats, brother. No fight needs to be had. They hated him because he spoke the truth type shit. When does a terrorist spell? So true.
I
autoplay right now.
Groot's going there anyway.
Yeah, no matter where we put it.
A different location. Didn't matter.
GM. Alright. Wonder if our opponent is gonna think twice before playing. Kind of want to hold reality. What do you think?
Well, let's think. We're playing, yeah, because we're not. Neither Gore nor Thanos is coming down next turn, so we're not like screwing ourselves out of that. We could play it on Xandar, and it's probably all things considered.
Actually, they have Iron Man, right? We should probably get rid of Nidavellir.
Yeah, that's a good point. I like that more. Because we're also not dumping 1,000 cards that lock it up for us either.
Mm.
Double Time Stone, pretty cool. Iron Man.
Good
gone.
hold.
Shield, nothing.
Good hold.
Infinite perfect hit.
Awesome.
I think we're Time Stone right, and then like I guess we don't.
Question mark? I don't know. I mean, it's the only play, right?
I mean, we could just throw out the Shang-Chi because we're probably going to play Thanos.
This
and/or
must
Thor
not be
next turn.
Khonshu, right? Because they Khonshu, they play it right.
Odin, you say?
They're clearing their whole hand? Must have... No. I didn't even get a Gambit triggers, man.
So their hand is empty.
Yes. What's the threat right now? The threat is top deck
Hela.
Khonshu right.
Oh,
Hela's also... Hela's not... Also very scary, yeah.
I don't know what to do here.
I don't know either, man. I'll tell you what thing we need to do. We need to have beat 5 right for potential Khonshu. So that has to be you.
I think I think the cards that we're playing are Gore and Mindstone. Gore's bigger than Thanos. Gore is bigger than Thanos, and you could afford. What can you? Maybe you can't afford it. No, you.
I can't afford Mind Stone if I do it, but maybe that's fine.
That seems good. And if they top deck Khonshu and we lose, then you know.
Could also be double same lane Khonshu.
Minions.
I don't think we ever beat this, but maybe we do. I don't know.
Yeah, they discarded a lot of cards, didn't they? Oh, there's the Khonshu from the Jubilee. That's great.
Awesome.
I am Iron Man.
And that's how you get casserole.
Should have played around it. Top deck the Hela, and to pull in the Jubilee on the double for Khonshu
It's a double
double.
Khonshu.
We should have played around it.
Wiccan's time to shine.
Destiny will arrive.
Just be lucky, forehead. Wiccan! My son. Revive Glaive? Broken.
I like. I mean, if you're gonna play, what I might consider doing here
Sure.
is Loki mid, and then like we start filling their hand with trash.
Yeah.
This is a line we gotta like, and then I would say not even Reality Stone mid. Like play Reality Stone, but play it left or right and keep Machine World going.
Keep giving them detritus.
Yeah, and then if they play on there, we get it. So I think we can take advantage of it better.
What do you think? Your Grandmaster middle? Well, I guess we have to.
I worry about like being able to win the lane. I maybe copycat Glaive because we just have so many cards.
Play it left too. I don't even have to.
Well, next turn. Well, we don't have. Oh yeah, we can play Wiccan next turn. Yeah, this is fine.
We give them Wiccan?
First of all, just note because we play Corvus left, we are absolutely playing Hela left after Corvus.
Well, we're playing Grandmaster and Hela left. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh shit! So like do you want to stop playing cards now?
Or
not now, but like after that Wiccan goes down.
Yeah.
Our Wiccan isn't active, is it? I thought we missed a turn.
Oh, it's active, baby. Most Wiccan-y Wiccan.
Oh, now
deck
we're do-si-doing. They are the ones that are the Loki now. Chat, need by Copycat with tokens is if Copycat is still Series 5, I would say no. The card rules, but there's a lot of other great 3-drops that you can use instead.
Top deck Mockingbird.
Yeah, they don't have priority, so Lieth left does not cook us. Do you want to?
I just want to play biggest
Thanos?
card out.
Yeah, Thanos right, possibly.
Actually, I think Gore is going to be the biggest card by like a lot.
Oh yeah,
After everything happens.
Yeah, it seems fine.
Snap is a joke. It doesn't do anything.
No, snapback is a joke.
Snapping is a joke and a snapback is a joke. True combo.
Yeah, you could do a Corvus. Well, I guess we only.
We're
have
playing
one
2
spot.
Corvuses. We're clearing our whole hand, so. The problem is going to be if Jubilee comes out at the wrong time.
Minions to me.
This is getting exciting.
Ouch.
Is that? Whoa.
Minions to me.
Easy
Oh,
game.
hey! I thought for sure we were cooked after that sequence. They did all they could to win. That was.
They
that
tried
was...
their darndest. All right, chat, we're going to do 3 minutes of ads. If you don't want to see the ads, you can pay $6. You can check, see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available. You can do that, of course, by clicking the subscribe button. Use the little Prime toggle. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. I'll see you in 3 minutes. Ooh, was that round 4?
I have no idea.
On 3.
We're doing good.
I'm going to restart the game and see if we can open the OTA and take a peek ski at it. See if it affects what we're doing at all.
I just at a glance, thinking out loud, if it's just Iron Patriot with that slight nerf, I don't know if I'm wanting to cut it for a different 2-drop, but I'm happy to have the conversation.
See it anywhere. What's Iron Patriot say? Add random 4, 5, or 6 cost your hand if you're... What?
That's the old. Did you reboot?
I did. Kate Bishop helps the Wiccan curve a lot more. I don't think getting the Wiccan curve is too big of an issue. Kate also gives us... We have so much board space problems already.
And hand space issues. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either.
Iron Patriot goes from -4 cost to -3 cost. Still really good.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that is showing up right now. For me, which is weird. Game news.
While we're doing this chat, have you seen any movies or television programs recently that you would recommend to everybody else in chat, including myself, who enjoys movies and television shows?
On their Discord, it's only showing the Iron Patriot one, but it does say Sauron, Ghost Rider, and Pixie were improved. So it looks like Galacta to 4/5, Iron Patriot to -3. Oh, those are great changes. And then Pixie, Sauron, Ghost Rider, tiny buff. I don't think it changes anything that we're doing.
I agree, and I also seem to like the OTA. Maybe it should have changed more stuff. I can't say. I'm not very good at that part of the game. But yeah, I don't think we change up the deck.
Gotta get there with the ones that brought you. Ah, they have like some minimalist cards.
Sick.
The fuck? Oh, because his hand. All right, cool. I don't really mess with those, but I'm sure some people like it. Biggest change is Sauron. Yeah, deck becomes probably quite scary, right? Starbrand and everything. Like now you can curve it into Starbrand. I like that they are open to big changes like that, kind of like the Joaquin Torres one. And Joaquin Torres isn't even popped off, which I still think the card is crazy. I should probably get some alliance
Anything
missions
with
or whatever,
doubles.
Epic.
Welcome back, ad enjoyers! Thank you for enjoying the ads. We briefly went over the OTA. It looks like there's a change to the Iron Patriot, but it's not showing up in our system yet, so we'll keep doing the better version of Iron Patriot best that we can. Still shocked the Red Guardian is left to be nerfed. Yeah, I don't think it needs to be nerfed right now. It probably should have gotten nerfed like a month ago. It was
Red Guardian specifically.
Yeah, there was a point where Red Guardian was in every deck.
My subjective opinion is that Shang and Red Guardian don't need nerfs so much as they need to add alternative cards that do similar things to just add some spice to it.
All right, I was Wonder. They have Spider-Man in their deck, probably Scream. And we need Goliath to win the Nexus against Cannonball. Maybe we'll find it.
We do. Or turn off Nexus with Galaxy Stone.
We could turn off Nexus with Galaxy. With the Reality Stone. The Stone of Reality. Are we going to use Reality Stone, do we think?
Yeah, what we have to use it if we don't want to skip a draw, and I would very much like to get Goliath out, so I would... Oh, you're doing that. I would maybe just turn off mid and keep the Nexus, but maybe they can abuse that with move, now that I think about it. So perhaps...
Yeah, I mean, if we don't draw Goliath, we just always lose to Cannonball.
Yeah, alright, fair.
Go your Thanos.
Alright, your Thanos is gone. And they're Miles Morales. There he is. And... I probably Loki Patriot, or yeah, I probably Loki Patriot here.
Yeah. IP middle,
yeah, mid, yeah.
Force them to go middle if they want to. Their deck, but better. We also timed our Time Stone thing out correctly. Because if we hadn't played the Time Stone properly,
yep,
we're actually in some trouble there. Hit their Scream. I need board space. I don't want to play anything else.
I think that this is the play. I want to turn off Scream so bad, and we can just leave the rest of it.
Stegron right will hurt, but... Or Stegron mid will hurt, but... This was expected.
I like
I'm gonna
maybe
go Scream
Stegron
middle,
left.
Stegron left.
Yeah, that seems good to me.
I don't think they're gonna want to move that Captain's America shield right any longer. Now they're in a bit of a predicament, aren't they?
We do have priority if Goliath is the play. That said, we can get a lot of power elsewise if we don't. Oh no, at least we have Goliath Hydra Bob. I like playing Goliath and Hydra Bob on the locations that you think is going to work the best.
Winning right sucks for them. Winning right is a fucking nightmare for them. Not necessarily, because you just move Rocket and Groot. Play Miles, maybe?
No, we actually took their Miles. They with the Steely location. Was that them snapping?
Was them snapping?
I like what you've got in staying. The other thing I would suggest is, not even suggest, the only alternative is to swap to Bob and the Goliath. If you don't do that, either one of these plays is a stay-worthy line, in my opinion. Oh yeah, their Bob is moving. By snapping, their Bob is moving. Maybe we should have Goliath mid.
Oh, get wrecked.
Whoa.
Just like we played
what
it
a
out.
sequence. What a
Just
sequence.
like we
Oh
drew
my
it up,
God.
baby. Get bamboozled, son.
Yeah, you both are really good at Marvel Snap. I want to be as good as both of you guys I grew up.
I like being their deck, but better.
I sure do too. And notably, you got Soulstone and Thanos to protect Thanos from any cannonballing. That chicanery. Oh yes, get those cards.
Thank you for the cards.
I do place. I keep Stone alive. I think you can toss Power Stone on.
Do you think we're gonna play
want to toss
a
anything.
6/12 Thanos? I find it
Oh, you know what,
so
maybe not.
unlikely
I mean,
that we're gonna play a 6/12 Thanos.
That is fair. That is fair. Soul and Power is what you want to do. Yeah, I like it. Polaris moves a 2-drop. Can you scream their Polaris over to Murder Roll? Sorry, Polaris to scream over to Murder Roll.
Assuredly.
I think you should do that. I think that is a play that you should do.
Yeah, it sounds good to a guy like me to kill their scream. 2 games in a row. Yeah, it's a fair trade. Bonk.
That's kind of okay.
Bye-bye.
So, do you want to play around Stegron?
Yeah.
Maybe Hyder Bob, right? To like, you can snap them out when you want to. I don't know.
Ooh.
That's maybe too
We
cute,
cannot. I already snapped.
Okay.
I tell you what,
you
though, I
can just
don't
try
mind
arrowing
just
and-
playing Arrow Right. I think
Yeah.
Arrow Right is just completely fine.
Get the extra mana as well.
Yeah. And we do something like this. Even...
I kind of like Stegron Scream left. Do you think it's overcommitting?
No, I don't. I don't mind at all.
I really don't want them to win Iron Patriot. And
Yeah, me too. That is a huge lose condition for us. Wonderful.
And just dealer's choice.
Many ways to win. Kind of like Cannonball middle, it'll always hit the Iron Patriot and give them a negative card, right or left. For real, huh?
Sure. I guess what that could mean from that is they are going to Cannonball right, which locks up that lane, and then they're going to move Rocket and Groot middle, or they think that they can win. I don't know. I like your line, and then the other 2 cards there. Yeah.
Well, this is gonna move. If I'm gonna move you, I think I'd rather you go left.
Sure.
You going with him? They might not have played around all this stuff too.
It's hard to keep track.
Yeah, a lot of things to play around.
Get out of there. And crucially, our Bob, I was going to say wins if it goes left. So is that enough? Oh yeah, yeah, we win. Yay!
Huge.
GG's.
What an underwhelming OTA. Why do you think it's underwhelming? Do you think something needed to be changed? I don't feel like there was... I feel like the meta is pretty diverse. I like hitting cards that were in like a shit ton of decks like Galacta and Iron Patriot. I like the Sauron buff. Still no 2-3 Mirage?
I like
That's
Pixie.
damn true, man. That is damn true.
Pixie pairs well with my favorite card, Marvel Snap.
Fuck off, dude. You can't be saying that shit on my stream, man. 3-5 Nocturne? Yeah, I wouldn't mind 3-5 Nocturne. You good to send it?
Chat, are you ready to send it?
Do a quick leg stretch and play. Let's get it! Round 5, baby!
Wait, you with the hat. Are we wearing the right avatar?
we're
Yeah,
hat.
we are.
We like our hat.
The universe shall
Our opponent is No Chill, and they're in an alliance called Hot. That checks out.
Breaking news.
Ooh, another discard deck. It's Wiccan.
I think we're going to be able to make Wiccan work. I mean, we got hand space issues. What is the collection level of our opponent, please?
Great question. 8,000. Highest rank achieved
83 max rank.
Either they're,
I like Colleen Wing middle.
yeah, I do too. 4. I hate that is the location that showed up.
I mean,
Are we gonna push the Wiccan?
Yeah. I mean, what is the alternative, right? We have to play cards.
Let's start getting some power going. Score.
Oh, they're just hitting all the
And all the
right
good,
notes
all
there.
the hits, man. Rock. Is ever Wiccan right? I think we need
if
more
you do,
power.
I like Wiccan right. I like Wiccan right. You're going to be playing your big boys. Like you, board space is enough of an issue that it really doesn't matter how many rocks we draw. I don't think. And maybe we can throw. It looks like we're probably going to be able to successfully not have priority for purposes of for purposes of Shang-Chi.
Scored.
We can.
Ooh, it hit the Modok. Quite nice. We have a Shang-Chi target, and we have.
I like
rocks.
Shang-Chi. I like Shang-Chi middle because you are not going to have priority, and it'll go off every time. Question is, where do you play the rest of your cards? Do you want to do you think they can maybe get too big on the left? My path to victory is playing giant cards on the right and then Shang-Chi hidden in the middle.
I think if we play Shang-Chi, we can't really play giant cards.
Well, Shang-Chi this turn.
I know, but then we only have one turn left.
Well, I guess you could do giant card. Yeah, did they just snap?
Yeah.
This is maybe run worthy. Again, we have extra mana and we're in a cool position, but they're in a really good position. And in this situation, when my opponent is ranked 83 max, I think that we can outplay them in the long term, and we want to reduce luck as much as we can. I like leaving here.
I think we stay. I think we stay.
So they played on turn 5. Hang on, before you leave, before you send it, they played a card. So they played probably their Naked Apocalypse because they had 6 mana.
Conchu,
Okay,
maybe. Well, he actually probably could know based on the border. They would know what the border was on the Conchu and stuff.
The card that they played middle was either Conchu or
Yeah.
Apocalypse. Now, is Conchu actually shangable? Is that an 8 power Conchu that we just lose to?
No, we beat 8. It can't be Drek because we can see the border. It means that we've seen this card before. It's a weird. Do we play both rocks? in case of I don't know.
Magneto or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hate leaving here, but this is the line if we stay.
Don't go middle. I think we still beat this.
That needs to be an apocalypse. Is that
It
if
is.
it's
It is.
just a naked apocalypse?
100% sure it's an apocalypse.
And we have more than 8 power middle, Shang and,
More than 8
some
power
stones.
middle.
I think that's it. I think that's it, folks.
Great call on the Shang middle. I still wasn't 100%, but
Power must be
good
controlled.
call.
We actually even win if no matter what location that apocalypse went to. They would have needed Scorn Apocalypse middle to beat us.
Woo!
Or Scorn Wiccan.
Yeah,
Oh,
something.
shoot, rock there. What's the deal with the border stitching?
There's an
question.
issue with the deployment of the OTA. What's the deal with the border stitching? I don't know. It's been in the game since beta. It's pretty bad. There's weird things too with like some if you I don't know. I think that got fixed where if it was in Dream Dimension, you could just see the card. Like there's a chance we
remember
actually
that.
could have just clicked the Apocalypse and seen it, but I'm pretty sure they changed that. It's not just custom borders. There's a orange border.
Yeah, and it's super rare edge case where they played a card on Dark Dimension that we had seen because they discarded with Corvus Glaive. I do not think that that's common enough to worry about.
Stinky. I wanted to play the Mind Stone.
Yeah,
I
that
don't think our opponent liked that, by the way. I think they
No.
might be mad.
would you say straight up not having a good time, which is kind
Straight
of the
up
whole point
not
of this,
having a
this
good time.
card game. How about a Mind Stone middle? Well, I guess we lose a draw, but like that's
I want to play Iron Patriot.
I kind of like that too.
That is a really good card for us for free.
Sure is.
I wanna
Now,
snap.
I think the most likely thing for them. Yeah, I think you should snap. I think you play Rocket and Groot left, and just develop as we go.
Yeah.
If you draw one more stone organically, I don't know about the mana cost, but you will be able to pump up your Thanos jams.
Well, I just want to. I'm so excited to play Lockjaw and then many.
No,
It's gonna
yes,
feel
all
like
of the above. These are just things on my mind. Okay, chat, I'm writing it down. 12 power apocalypse. 12.
12. Orange border. Probably won't matter. See?
Do you maybe even want to put, like, a space stone middle? Is that just too greedy?
Don't mind Space Stone middle.
I guess you maybe want to feed it to the Lockjaw next turn. Like, maybe you don't. I don't know.
No, I think you're right. Well, we'll have more stones to play. And Wiccan is active.
Hey!
And we have Eliath.
All right, kill something. Actually, we want it. We want
Apocalypse
something to die.
16. Oh, it's the
Not a
worst
great
one,
hit.
but Apocalypse 20.
am reborn.
The little freak in me wants me to play Eliath this turn to stop their Dracula. But I don't think that's right.
I'm expecting a Modok.
What would make sense too?
Wait, so would you play it left? Do you think that's the most likely location for them to play? I think. I think
Actually, we should just try and get Thanos active, right?
I don't hate Eliath left, and then you can get Thanos active next turn.
Yeah.
You can play Thanos and feed a stone. I think that this might be a winning line. Yeah.
Already snapped. Shit.
All right, so I think you Thanos mid. And what is the one card we have not played?
1,
Reality
2,
Stone.
3,
Have we-
4.
It's only that you have to. You don't all have to be on the board. Power is the only one that has to be on the board. You simply have to have played all of the other cards. So I think yes, that and Red Guardian.
not Red Guardian, but we can.
Oh,
Yes.
yes, thank you for the most power there.
It even beats like raw
That feels like
APOC
MODOK.
metal.
So just don't make world shit right
Also,
now.
also inevitable.
You won't need this anymore.
22 power. Thanos is very, very big. This is the problem with Conchu too. It's like that hits Conchu,
yeah.
they just like
You kind of have to pick a lane.
yeah.
Victory.
8 cubes down, 2 to go, baby. Ooh! Ladies and gentlemen, that is a mighty, mighty Infinity Conquest W once again. Let's go! We can't be stopped, Nate.
No. Neither can Hat Spider-Man.
Neither can Hat Spider-Man now with his beautiful, beautiful infinity border.
It's almost impossible to look at. So beautiful.
Oh, that was good, man. This deck's
Those
really,
are
really
great.
solid. Yeah, a lot of
Those are
fun
great
games. Every game was really fun. What do we end up going? It's like 11 and 2. Let me check the stats. I think we went 11 and 2 today. I mean, it's no 24 and 0, but
Still a statistical significant.
someone's got to give, huh? 11 and 2 today. 84% win rate.
That's pretty good. I'd have
Pretty
to check
darn
the
good.
numbers, run it past the math guys, but I think that's pretty good.
Deck worth playing without Sam and IP? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
You can get Hawkeye, Kate Bishop in
Kate
that
Bishop.
spot.
You throw some tech in there, like a Shadow King. You do like to try and play on curve, if possible. Don't play Gorgon.
Oh, oh yeah. And for reference, I would run Mobius
Mini
every
Mobius.
day in this deck, but it's illegal on the stream, so we don't want to break the law.
I'm not gonna lie, we might have went undefeated if we played Mobius. I think like 8 of our first, like
But
7 of our first 8
what
matches, we would have just
yeah.
cleaned him out with Mobius. Oh wait, oh, what happens if you don't hit claim?
And don't be a piece.
Hat Spider-Man acquired. What a beautiful, beautiful boy. Oh man. Ooh, we gotta get our debris.
Like the vibe, Binks. Binks. Binks.
The Tyrannosaurus Sorcerer.
Binks.
I get it.
If you're watching on YouTube,
But what's the fun in that? So for chat, for reference, my favorite thing, the way I have the most fun, is when I remove fun from other people. I am a fun vampire. And there is no better way to do that than with things like Mobius and Mobius. Arashim is a great way to take care of that. Loki here, seeing there. So like that's my jam.
Like and subscribe, Binks. Binks. I hope you like the vibe, Binks. Binks.
Pixel King!
Subscribe.
Bitches! Pixel King! The new title too? That man, we got enough for everything.
The Pixel Kang made it all worthwhile.
Pixel
Jack,
King
did you know-
is really what it's all about.
I spent 6,000 tokens on Kang when it was first released because I thought it was going to be sick, and I'll just have to carry that with me for the rest of my life.
And it's locked in there,
I
man.
definitely did that. Yeah.
Oh god.
Oof. I don't have no idea how to pronounce Cobra. Either of the cards are good. I like, in all seriousness, Mobius is a extremely strong card and could easily take the Rocket Group spot, and perhaps should, if you're not religiously opposed to it. And we respect everyone's religious beliefs in this chat, including the Church of No Mobius.
Don't do it. Don't add Mobius to this deck, chat. If you do, you're dead to me.
Imagine two little creatures on your shoulder. On one side, Angel Binks wanting to have fun, wanting everybody to have a good time, and on the other is me, the Devil Horns, wanting to remove all fun from everybody else. Just matter which one you listen to.
I want my opponents to have fun during the game, but then at the end of the game, I want to use tech cards to blow all their shit up for 8 cubes. I don't want to play Mobius and then just have them be like,
as stupid as that sounds, it's right. Like, I don't know how to describe why that's so wrong, but also so right at the same time. Rasad, no, I have brought shame upon the face of my ancestors that will never be removed due to my Kang purchase for 6,000 tokens.
Yeah, that's rough. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I think I want to call it a little early here. I think that is a great thing to end on. OTA. I was gonna maybe swap over and do the OTA, but it looks like the OTA is probably not gonna be out until later tonight. So I think we're gonna get this show on the road. Nate, the Great Martin. What's up, Revis? Welcome in, man. We're gonna shout out Nate the Great Martin. He streams sometimes. Not very often, but sometimes.
No, I haven't not been on it recently, but we'll get back on it. Hope to see you. This is so much fun. I hope, again, chat, I hope you had half as much fun as I did watching us win these games. Do not take in fact, do not share this deck. I do not want this deck out there. This is my deck. Remove it from your memories. But yeah, these are great games. Thanks for hanging out. You guys are the best. Thanks for having me, Binks.
If there's a heart up at the top, if you want to follow Nate the Great Martin for next time he's live. Super cool. Yeah, they announced the OTA, but it actually didn't go through. So they have announced what is in the OTA, but it hasn't happened yet. I would maybe quit the game, dude. There's few things.
I know you would. I can see your neck vein.
Doing that. Just get a fucking neck in your... Chat, we are going to send you over to friend of the show, Kiddly Chan. One of my favorite content creators out there. Super good. Amazing vibes. You're going to be in good hands over there. If you aren't already, make sure to follow here on YouTube. Let me thank all the subs, because I when I have people on here, it's very hard. Thank you so much to Oracle Chick, Ad Fontes for the Big Five, Tabby Tequila, Mike Moose, Luke Wilson 94. Thank you all so much. Apologies if I didn't get to you, and apologies for the people who redeemed Miss Marvel FU, and I just completely ignored them because I don't look at chat when Nate the Great Martin is here.
I'm sorry, I'm ruining everything. But you guys are the best. Thank you for the subs. We appreciate it.
Have fun over at Kiddly. I will see you tomorrow for the last stream of the week. Same time, same place, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Nate, thank you as always so much for coming on. All right, nothing in response. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your evening. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Take care. Goodbye. 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 The end.